What's going on? So telling me this is going to be a chill one, low key. Oh. So Zach,
Hi.
charger. Brian Allen, what's going on, bud? Oh, I gotta plug this in the other way. Dude, this national championship game isn't a game. Yeah, Brian Brailsford, what's going on, bud? This kind of goes back to Car Mob stream from earlier. We were talking about me going up against a rooster that's coming at me and how I would react. What's up, Maniac? How you doing, bud? Mr. James Manis in the house. Fastest man in the chat. Probably will be till he leaves. East Coast Ken, what's up, bud? What's going on? So, yeah. If you go back and watch, actually, it was on Carmob's wife's channel, Cooking with Mrs. Carmob. There's a pretty heated debate about what would happen if a rooster came at me. Oh, never mind. Oh, is that what you were asking? You were about to ask about that, Matt? What's up, Mark? What's going on? That's weird. I've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in the chat, and it's showing me 1 people in the stream. 1 person. There it goes. Now it jumped to 5. So, Maniac, when's the next time you plan on running your car, and where at? You know, same old shit. Breaking more shit boxes while trying to fix them. Yeah. I haven't worked on cars a lot in my life, but I can definitely attest to something breaking while I'm trying to work on it. It's all good, man. Sure somebody will. Downhill Daddy, Car Mob, what's going on? You guys jumped in at the same time. You like that title, Car Mob? Some Super Sublime versus the Rooster. I bet he got a crack out of that when he saw that. It was playing. Yeah, I was just going to say Downhill. I'm watching this non-football game that was supposed to be a national championship game when all it looks like is a bunch of really good guys playing as a Pee-wee team. What's the weather like by you, Zach? 60s?
Oh, it's getting cold now. They're showing it's going down. Apparently, this whole week we're up and down.
What is it right now?
56.
That's not bad.
Yep.
What up, buddy?
What's up?
Hello.
You like that title of the stream?
Didn't even look at it.
Oh, it was an emoji of Superman VS versus a picture of a rooster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got a notification that said Sublime is live now. And I was like,
gotcha.
Okay, cool. I'll go check it out and see what's crackle at. Yeah, buddy.
He's
It's going to be a good
cold.
weekend next weekend. I just messaged Sean McBrien. I said, hey, we popping off next Thursday.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Maybe we could get a little T. Hetzler and friggin' Street Slayers versus you and Sean.
Killer Kurt. Oh yeah, there you go. Yep. You talking about on the shuffleboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
Do that.
Funky will be telling them, cheaters!
yeah.
You know you're playing a
that's-
bunch of cheaters!
Oh, that's right. We got to get Funky involved. We got to get Funky involved. Maybe we'll do funny, Funky and Street Slayers for a team. But then you need a teammate. Oh wait, there's these other people. Hold on. You got T. You can be partners with T.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Not
Whatever.
sure if I'm going to run it again until. Really, Maniac? Well, that's a good thing, Maniac. Then at least I know by the time Ford Takeover comes, she'll be ready and not
Now-
broke.
Now, if we're going to play for money, I'm taking Shelby as my partner.
No. I ain't playing for money. Always
Okay.
for fun.
All right.
Just bragging rights is all I need.
Maniac S550, what's up, brother? Josh Odin, good to see you again, buddy.
What's up, Josh? Are you still at Boosted house?
Yeah,
He
he
was
said
at-
he was.
Earlier it was. I didn't know if he
Yeah,
already
earlier.
started heading home. Yeah.
That's true. He could have started heading home. I didn't think
Yeah.
about that.
Yep.
So, yeah, man, I'm freaking stoked. Stoked.
Yeah. Don't forget to remind me tomorrow. Send me a text about those carts.
5 carts. You can't remember 5 carts?
And it's funny, just as you're saying that, I look at the TV and the guy's last name guy in football's last name was Jersey was Carter.
There you go. There you go. 5 carts. Indica. Send it.
Oh, he's there for 2
Yeah.
weeks? Well, that means Boosted's watching.
Oh, yeah.
I want to get my nitrous set up to direct port, and I may bump it up to a 175 shot. I'll show you.
Oh, damn.
I honestly don't see how you would have any problem throwing 175 shot at that car, man. I really don't. Hell, I think you could probably throw a 200 shot and just ramp it.
Progressive.
Yeah. I mean, dude, he said
Run a
earlier
window
in another
switch.
stream, he said within the first 60 feet, it's already at full nitrous or something like
Jesus.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
Pouring it in hard.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if the tire will take it.
Dude, I want to see, man, I hope freaking, how many people? You only got 7. I hope RJ's, what's up, 4 Blue? Hope RJ's able to, I mean, dude, when he asked me, I was like, man, I'm torn, dude. That's a tough decision. It's a really tough decision. Because that truck is freaking bad to the bone, you know what I mean?
Right?
And it's good and it's reliable,
Yep.
you know.
Ford Blue Gauge. Good to see you, buddy.
4 Blue, you coming on the panel tonight, or is the woman got your LS pajamas all
Spencer.
shackled?
What's up, Spencer?
What's up, Spencer? What's going on, bud? You walking around the plant?
I'm actually hanging out behind the big breakers right now.
Oh, gotcha. Rattle Trap, what's up, bud?
Rattle Trap, what's up? Can't believe the missus went live for 2.5 hours tonight.
Yeah? Oh, the LSPJs.
Okay.
Doing pretty good, Spencer. Doing pretty good. Working 2 of 3 night shifts. Got to work tomorrow night, and then I'm off Wednesday. Then I got to work day shift Thursday. Then I'm off Friday. And then I work Saturday through possibly Thursday.
If I could. Poor Blue. Get out of here. Oh, my God. But I don't like you guys no more. Come on up here. I can come on if I want, but I don't like you guys no more.
Right?
Yeah, well, shit, 4 Blue. Exactly. What's up, Pinks?
Pink's Garage.
Stupid fast trucks in the house. People crawling in.
Stupid fast truck.
You notice how I say crawling in as stupid fast rolls in.
Right?
That number is probably going to jump, I'm guessing. 8 or 9. Oh, man. So, wait. Is this your last? Oh, that's right. Never mind. That's a week away. Duh. Dumb question. How many night shifts you got more after today?
2. 1.
Oh, okay.
1. After tonight, 1.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I work
Have a
tomorrow
really
night.
old disease.
Then I got a bunch of day shifts to work out.
Four Blue says he has a really old disease. It's called Fomico. What? Oh, wait. What? Yeah, I forgot what Fomico, what that means. Fomoco.
Ford Motor Company.
We already knew you had that disease.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm excited not only for being able to come up there, but I'm hoping and praying that the weather gods work out
Thanks,
to where it's
Phil,
like
for
50
letting me
degrees when
know,
I go to
Phil.
see Stupid Fast on the way up to your place.
Right?
Dude, I love to. I've never been in a C8 Corvette. Never gotten to ride one yet.
Yeah, me neither.
That'd be awesome.
Raced a couple.
Yeah?
Raced a
Yeah.
couple.
Yep, yep. I was thinking about that that nitrous, that car against that race against that nitrous car out by Big Boys that we had that one night.
Right?
That was sweet.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Doing Jamie's in it? Oh, hey, let's go. What's up, Jamie?
Jamie, good to see you.
I missed comments. Okay, I got them. I caught up. Oh, man. 59.
Yeah, we know Stupid Fast. You know, Sublime, he's a little slow.
Yeah, no, it took a second. It rang in my head, and I'm like, wait a second, why am I not remembering what this is? I did just however.
When you said it out loud, you're like, FOMO. I'm like, he's talking about Ford Motor Company.
Yeah. I did just really hit some of that Gary Payton pretty hard, so.
Frank 3 Stangs, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Frank? What's going on, bud? Mike Hall, what's going on? Barbecue Mike.
Barbecue Mike.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of the usual stuff. Four Blue, you better be on this panel tonight, bro. I'm seriously going to have some hurt feelings here if you don't get up.
Don't leave me hanging, bro.
Yeah,
It's not how you do a friend, you know.
yeah. Oh, he missed that? He did miss that. Boy, what a great National College Football Championship, 65-7.
Wow. Blowout.
Yeah, and there's still 7 minutes left in the game. Made it to Huntsville. I am a... Wait, what? What are you, Pinks? He said, I am a... What's up? Base. Waiting on the customer to release the trailer. Gotcha. I am almost to the break and mileage on my car. Oh, nice, Pinks. Nice.
Well, I'm in Huntsville.
I like that. Fuck your feelings.
Four Blue.
Poor Blue Gauge fucking talks the way I think.
Oh, that's funny. Now that is funny. I think we need to highlight that one right there.
I love his analogy. Just wait till the bubbles stop.
Hey, if I was forced to wear LS underwear or LS freaking pajamas, I'd be telling people to go screw themselves too, I guess.
Well, Alabama's definitely different.
Oh, boy, here we go. What's up, bud?
Not much.
How you feeling? You feeling better? Your voice a little better?
It's a little better, but it's still shit.
It sounds better.
It is better, but it's not all the way back. It's still scratchy.
Yeah,
But,
you just gotta
the wife, she fucking got an old school remedy, man, and it worked. She's got garlic cloves soaking in 100% natural honey.
Okay.
And she said that's like a natural remedy for cough and sore throat. And dude, I'm taking that and it works fucking great.
Gotcha. All good, Pinks. Not
Hey,
sure
have
to
a
check
good
it out
night of
now.
sleep, buddy. Good seeing you tonight, Pinks.
Yeah.
Later, Pinks.
So wait, what was that remedy? It was honey with what?
So she took all natural honey
Okay.
in a jar, in a, what is the mason jars?
Yeah.
And you take garlic and you peel it and cut it in half, and you cut the lobes in half or whatever they're fucking called, I forget, and you put it in the honey, and then you like every so often you take the jar and you flip it upside down, and then after like 2 weeks you flip it upside down, you flip it, in 2 weeks you flip it, and you let it ferment, and it's like an all natural remedy for cough and sore throat and shit like that. But I also found out that honey is how they used to preserve vegetables and fruit and meats and stuff back 200 years ago or some shit.
Yeah. Later, Pinks.
Yep.
Have a good one, bud.
I have been taking a shot of it. You take a big old spoonful of honey with a bunch of garlic.
Garlic is teeth?
And it's super good too. It's
Yeah,
so
honey
yummy.
always tastes good.
Yeah, with the
Especially
garlic
if your
in there.
throat's jacked up. Oh, dude, it's awesome.
Yep. It's
Yeah,
so
usually I
yummy.
usually do the turmeric and the honey,
Okay.
and it's really good. If you start feeling a sore throat come on, and you put some of that in your mouth and swallow it, dude, it will kill a sore throat on contact.
Yeah, the
We have a
wife's
guest.
been playing with all these natural remedies shit.
Right?
Salty. So
Everybody comes in fingers ablazing.
cloves,
Man.
there you go. Well, I think I said lobe.
Are y'all
Globes?
seeing this fucking slaughter of the football
Oh,
game?
my dude, it's not even worth watching. It's just not even a game.
Almighty
Like
Georgia
watching
is
frickin'
absolutely.
It's
They
like
are
watching high
absolutely.
school play the Pee Wee football team.
You know, watching this
So-
shit, I don't know how this team beat Michigan last week. That's the
Yep.
part I don't understand.
So I got one jar here. This jar is garlic and honey.
Okay.
And then, babe, that's onion and turmeric, or what is that in the other one?
Lemon, ginger, and turmeric.
This one is lemon slices, ginger, and turmeric and honey. And
Down
the shit's so good.
downhill,
The
Daddy.
national championship game for college football downhill.
Yeah, Georgia versus TCU.
And David, as far as swollen tonsils, gargle warm salt water.
Hey, this stuff's supposed to work for it too.
Red wine vinegar, guys. I'm telling you, red wine vinegar.
Hey, man, if
I'm telling you.
better
I'm
than
gonna
any
step
of the
out for a
syrup
quick
from the
couple seconds. I'm gonna
drugstores.
mute my mic.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that shit's all natural, man. We don't know what the hell they're putting in the shit from the drugstore.
I don't know. Super fast truck. Georgia, I think Georgia was taking OSU lightly last week, and they got their ass surprised. But this week, dude, they ain't taking nothing lightly.
Well, you just got to remember, too, that sometimes you have teams that match up against other teams better than some other teams will. You know what I mean? It's all about matchups, really. When you got
Yeah,
that
but
many
you think,
players on
I
the
mean,
field.
Georgia's got a great running game, but so does Michigan. Michigan was one of the top running teams in the damn country, and TCU shut them down last week.
Hmm.
So I don't understand.
What are you chomping on? Or are you
Uh,
smoking?
No, I mean vanilla Oreos and milk.
Later, East
Dude,
Coast.
I
Have a
went-
good night, man.
What's up, Fort Blue?
East Coast. Ken said he's going to bed.
Oh, later, Ken. Have a good one, brother.
In case y'all don't know, the score is 65-7.
Oh, yeah, I know. I told him. Where you came in. I told him.
So I do believe Georgia's got this national championship wrapped up.
Yeah.
So all you sissies keeping your fucking panel blocked out while mine is never blocked.
Dude, I'm
motherfucker.
chilling on my couch, bro.
Look here.
I'm
look
chilling in my chair with
Yeah,
30
you know,
arms,
here.
bro.
Look here.
Oh, my God. You busted my balls, you ball buster. Here, hold on.
Does that make you feel better,
Fucking
Blue?
sissies, man. Yeah, it does. Fucking sissies.
I'm turning that bitch right back off. But I'm notorious for
So-
having my camera off, so everybody's used to that anyway.
Better?
Yeah, I'm fucking with you. It don't matter. I mean, they all the guys down in the chat are just looking at fucking photos. Except for my ugly ass.
When it comes to that, Downhill Daddy, I 100% agree with you.
If they didn't know what. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and that stupid ass
So,
Stacey Abrams was on a talk show today and said, "Oh, I will be running again in 4 years."
Oh, lovely.
I picked up 2 top loader transmissions today.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how that was. Was the transmissions everything that the guy said they were?
I just picked them up today. The other dude that I met Saturday, it wasn't a 4-speed, it was a 3-speed. So then my uncle, no shit, my uncle ran across a couple of, my uncle still surfs Craigslist.
Hey, I'm going to grab my
And-
water. Be back in a sec.
He ran across the guy that was selling 2 top loader 4-speeds on Craigslist. And he sent me the link, and I emailed him, and the dude got back with me, and I went and picked them up tonight. They are exactly what he said they were, and they're actually in a little bit better condition than what he said they were. So I'm pretty excited. And both top loader 4-speeds both came with shifters, and here's the wild thing. One of the shifters codes out to be correct for my Fairlane and the Comet.
Really?
Yeah, which is pretty cool. I thought that was
Hell yeah.
neat. So,
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's
Now,
kinda
since you
neat.
work at a trans shop, you're going to go through both of them just to make sure they're right and everything before you put them in?
I will. Yes, I will.
Yeah.
Even
Even though they're
one
probably
of the-
okay, but it's best to see. I mean, you work at a transmission shop, there'd be no reason not to go
Yep.
through them. You know what I mean?
I'm going to go through them and make sure everything's good. At bare minimum, open them, inspect them, and seal them up.
Yeah, true.
Yep. At bare minimum, if everything checks out good, fucking put new seals and gaskets in it, put it back together. But worst case, bearings, synchros, top loaders almost never have shift fork problems. The fucking top loaders usually, for the most part, unless you take like a small block top loader and put it behind a big block, you pretty much don't have a fucking problem with a top loader. The worst things that usually happen with top loaders is the clutch goes boom and the slide for the throwout bearing does. Sometimes the clutch will go boom, you'll break a clutch or explode a clutch, and it'll take out the slide for the throwout bearing. But usually the worst problem with top loaders is the seals and the gaskets, really. And if anybody does trash a top loader, usually it's mostly because they fucking had a seal leaking. It leaked out all the fluid and they didn't keep on top of it, and they ran it out of fluid and fucked shit up.
Damn, I
Stupid
mixed
furnace
up.
truck. Yes, absolutely. We do Muncie's, Saginals, top loaders, T10s, SRODs, T5s, 3650s. He fixes all of it.
When I said something about Oreos and milk, goddamn Sublime just said, I gotta go get me some.
Be
I
safe,
bought some
barbecue.
Oreo double stuffs at the Walgreens when I went there for a soda. I need to
Top
get some milk. I
loaders.
got some milk in that fridge.
David, top loaders are the Ford 4-speed. So a top loader is Ford's version of a Muncie. The Chevrolet Muncie 4-speed. Well, the top loader is Ford's version, and no, not rock crushers. You take a Muncie rock crusher and you put it inside of so Chevys crush rocks. Okay, top loaders crush Muncies. Okay, you throw a Muncie inside of a top loader and it'll chew it up.
Baby, you
Yeah, it's
cannot
like
have.
the NP435s.
Say what?
The NP435s. Seen them in some of the old Ford trucks.
Sorry, baby, you can't
Yeah,
have no
but
Oreos.
I'm talking about hot rod stuff. I'm talking about muscle car stuff.
Yeah, that stuff.
So
He's
I
talking
know
about
what they
big
were.
boys stuff.
Damn, I want Georgia
So
to score
I've
again
got-
for the damn game's over.
I
Adult
got
stuff.
two. I
It's over
picked
with.
up 2 top loaders tonight. I already had 1 top loader for the race car. So now I have 3. One of the ones I picked up tonight is for a small block, and one of the ones I picked up tonight is for a 390 Mustang 4-speed type car, like a 67, 68 Mustang with a 390 in it.
He's in the
So
control.
Mopars have A833 4-speeds, and they have like 3 or 4 different ones. Torque Flights, well, no, Mopar have 4-speeds too, but a lot of people don't know that the Chevy and the Dodge guys would break their transmissions, and then they go buy a fucking adapter plate so they could put a top loader in, because the top loader's almost never broke.
What's up, Big Stick? How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Big Stick?
What up, big stick?
What up, Big Stick?
Big stick.
Oh my God, sir.
Baby,
So the
glad she
wife
ain't.
went to bed. The wife went to bed. She's playing on her phone, so I can be on for a little bit until she shuts off her phone, and then I gotta get down off the family.
Better be
All right.
glad damn T ain't here. He'd be
Why?
getting big sticks. He'd be getting big sticks phone number.
Hey, gotta head off. Work call.
What's up?
So I gotta head off. Work call.
All right, have a good one, Jamie.
Take
Good
it
to see
easy,
you.
Jamie.
Later,
Thank
Jamie.
you. Come again.
Oh God, I've been doing those in a while. Keep forgetting about them.
The best is when you
You
do it in
got more
public and people think it's
pushing.
real.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Hey,
I've
does
got some-
anybody have Big Stick's phone number?
He is one of the few that's not in my Rolodex, I don't think.
Hey, Big Stick, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna give you my email. You can email me, and then I'll give you my phone number, and you can text me. Sound good?
Big sticks. Do you do Instagram?
Oh, 91 you do? Okay. Well, 91, you have Blue's number, right? Blue, does 91 have your number?
Yep. Actually, I
All right,
was
so-
just messaging him.
91 could just pass it along.
Hey, give my number to Big Sticks if you have his number.
Get to work, Mark. Go to Google.
Go to Google.
Go to Google.
Go to Google.
What the fuck is go to Google, Gus?
You have to make you guys breakfast while you're in town.
Yes.
You will
Yeah,
die
he
when you
just- he
taste
just-
these eggs.
Yes.
Hey, Big Stick, if you send me a text message, man, you need to if you include your name, you at least need to include Big Stick's things. That way I know who the fuck you are. Otherwise I won't be able to say, I'll be like, who the fuck is this?
Exactly.
Here you go, Mod.
Go by your handle, not your real name.
I mean, or both. At least your handle so I know who the hell you are.
Hey,
I
Mom, look
prefer
at the
people don't
screen.
even come. Freaking peeling an egg over here, man.
Oh, sorry.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. What do we got here? What's up, Nala? Oh,
I am a diehard Fox Body fan, but I am also a diehard muscle car fan.
same here.
This
I love
Comet's
my
gonna
old
be
school.
pretty badass.
I know my classic car is my Fox Body.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's at 89, right?
92.
92. Oh fuck, you got quite a few years before you can put an antique tag on it.
Not in Michigan.
Oh, you don't?
No, 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow. Here they don't even call 20 a classic. Here, 30 is a classic, antique is 35, and over 45 is vintage.
Oh shit.
Yep. Yeah, they he said, "Fuck your couch."
David, why are you kicking the couch? Because TCU got murdered?
Hey, David, I love the Grand Nationals, but
Same here.
who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I've been to
Same
say,
here.
Who doesn't?
you can be a Ford guy, and if you don't respect that car or don't like it, dude, you're just not a car guy.
No.
That car, that car is is General Motors saying we're going to flop our deck on the table and we're going to use a V6 to do it.
Yep.
And they
But
did
then
too.
they didn't have nothing else. But they didn't have nothing else.
Were all Grand Nationals automatics or were there manuals?
All Grand Nationals, all of them were, all of them. It didn't matter if it was a T-Type, a GNX. It didn't matter if it was the early one with the hot air turbo setup with non-intercooler. The early ones. None of them were ever stick shift.
That's what I thought. Because when David posted that in the group chat and he said it was an automatic, I was like, man, I think they were all automatics, but I wasn't sure.
Yep, they were all automatic. And two, the GMC Cyclone trucks, they were all automatics. The
Yeah, but they were slow.
GMC Blazers,
slow as fuck.
Typhoons, they were in stock trim, but you can tune them and they get nasty.
I know you don't
Typhoons
watch
were
it.
all automatics.
I know you don't watch them, but Murder Nova from Street Outlaws, he's got one of the Blazers. From
Typhoon.
the early 90s, the square body ones, the Typhoons.
Yep, Typhoon.
And he said, he goes, I love the truck. He goes, but it is an absolute fucking turd.
So the Typhoons were slow as fuck. Okay, the Typhoon was a 1540 car, I believe, stock, while the Cyclone was a 1360 car truck stock. There was a huge fucking difference, like 2.5 seconds difference between the Typhoon and the Cyclone. And my buddy's Cyclone, he's got one. He's the second original owner of it. It's tuned, exhaust, built trans, and it's turned up, and it'll lift the front wheel off the ground, the driver's front wheel off the ground 3 inches on the street on a launch.
Damn.
On street tires. Yeah, the
I never-
torque steer is violent.
I never had the Typhoon or nothing like that, but I had the later version, the Extreme. I had
Oh
one
yeah,
of those.
those weren't even power. Those were more of a body
Dude,
kit
they
and
were
a
fucking
freaking badge.
4.3s. They were badass trucks, dude. What the hell's wrong
Yeah,
with
they
you?
were.
But they weren't as beefed up as the Cyclones and the other
Only
ones.
because they didn't have turbos.
What?
The fucking
Well, I
Cyclones
know,
shit
that's
came
what
with
I'm
fucking turbos on them, dude.
but they were
The
much slower
extreme.
than the other ones. That's all I'm saying.
Are you talking about the extreme?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the Extremes
Extremes,
versus the
they
Cyclones.
were damn nice trucks, dude.
Oh, I'm
So
not
do
saying
you
they were
know?
bad.
They were quick.
So do you know the Extreme was going to be the new version? So when they first came out with the Extreme, they were going to put a turbo on it, like they did with the Cyclone, but they ended up scratching it because they decided that it would be. They decided it was going to be too much money, and they didn't think they would sell enough. So what they did was they did extra shit with the suspension and decided to sell it as a handling package, and it still didn't do what they thought it would do.
No, it was still a quick truck for what it was stock. You know what I mean? It wasn't a bad truck because I had one, and and I loved it. It was black, dude. It was a beautiful truck. It rode good. The suspension was good on the truck and stuff like that. But it's one of those things. It's one of those vehicles I wish I would have kept, but a better deal come along and somebody wanted it worse than me and we traded. You know how that kind of fucking shit goes.
The Chevy Love isn't a real truck unless that bitch has got a small block in it.
A Chevy Love is a monster. Somebody's got a damn small block in it. I've seen some pissed off Chevy Loves, buddy.
Hey, there is a Chevy Love. There's a Chevy Love here in town that is quiet. You wouldn't know other than it's got meaty tires under it, but it's got hubcaps on it, and he's got a twin turbo LS in it. And
I'm
it's
telling
so
you,
fucking quiet, you don't hear it.
I have seen some pissed off love trucks, dude. Good God.
Yep.
What's up, Big Block? What's going on, buddy?
I know one now, a friend of
So Big
mine.
Block.
Him and his father's machine shop is the one I've been using for years and years and years. Frank's head shop. But his son Mark has got a Chevy Love, and it's got a 3.8. He didn't even use the 4.3, but it's got a 3.8 twin turbo on it. And I'm gonna tell you, it'll take a badass V8 to outrun that truck.
Big Block, good to see you,
How
buddy.
you doing? How are you doing tonight, Zach?
The Big Block 402 channel. He done changed the channel name, huh?
Yeah,
Good, dude.
added the word "the" and channel.
Channel. What's up, Big Block?
So how's everyone doing tonight?
Oh, damn, I didn't even see you slide in here. What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike's Garage?
How's everyone doing?
We're doing good, buddy.
You didn't
How you
even
doing?
know he slid in, huh?
No, I didn't even see him slide up here.
That's what she said.
That's what they
You
usually
had
tell
enough
me
to
anyway.
lie that you didn't even notice.
Damn, you
Dude, she
slid
don't
in?
even notice. She don't even notice if I put it in dry. 4 inches ain't gonna get nobody. Ain't gonna get nobody excited.
I noticed, Mike. I went like this too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I saw
What's
you.
up, Mike?
I let you in. I better damn well notice.
I was gonna say, well, duh, you let him in.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Otherwise, I'm
So-
freaking 40 millimeter.
So, how many people here want to see, Sublime versus Salty the friggin' Rooster?
Fucking I do.
It's too funny.
I want to see Salty Roots go over and bitch slap him and take his motherfucking 10 millimeters. Say, bitch, this is mine.
Tell you what, you can go out there with me at night when I put him away at night.
Hey, Street Fox. I'm sorry about your family member, man. I hope it turns out okay.
What's that?
Big Street Fox says he's got a family member really bad off, man. I hope it either turns out okay or it's peaceful.
Yeah, prayers for you, Street Fox, bro.
Yep.
That sucks.
Best wishes, brother.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. Sorry to hear about that, buddy.
Hold the rear hub, block a 63 Newport, 65 AM.
Y'all see how many subs he's got now?
Thankfully, my brother had a 834 hub.
Street Fox.
Damn.
No, what's he up to?
I think he's up to like 11 or 12,000 subs.
Wow.
Damn.
He needs to start doing videos so he can start banking on that shit.
Yeah. Live streams don't hurt either. At least for watch
Yeah.
hours to get monetized.
Street Fox, come on, man. You start doing live streams, you know will come. And then two, you need to if you start popping out some videos, man, that'll make it start banking.
Yeah, he is the shorts. He has figured out how to get subs off of shorts.
Yep.
Whatever he's doing, he knows what's going on. You know, and that's what dudes with wrenches did. That's how he
That's
got
what
his
Ford
channel to
did.
grow so crazy.
That's what Ford Tech Life was always preaching too.
Yep.
It's the shorts.
Just do the shorts to get the people, huh?
Yep.
It's like a good friggin' combination of shorts, live streams, and then regular videos.
Yep.
It's almost like you need
I
to do
don't-
like a blitz thing to where you just save up shit and then
Yep.
for like a month you just hammer a ton of stuff out.
Yeah, if you can drop a short every day, your channel will grow rapidly. I know what
Here's
I'm
my
gonna do from
thing.
now on when I go to car shows and I got everybody leaving their car show. I'm gonna start making shorts of people leaving car shows because I got thousands of cars that people would love to see.
Street Fox says he'll go to like a drag event, he'll video everything, and then he'll go home and chop it up in 60-second shorts,
Right?
and then just short, and
Man, I
drop 'em
noticed-
like that. That's what he was saying.
Some of the damn camper van channels and shit I watch, they're dropping like 4, 5, 6 shorts a day. I'm
That's
like,
almost like the
goddamn.
shots. We have a guest.
till
We have a
we
guest.
start
Any
getting
bets? Any
paid
bets
on
on who it
those
is? Oh, here we go. Mr. McHugh Stanks.
What's up, guys?
What's up,
Big
Big
Block,
Stick?
what's up, buddy?
Let me grab his TV. Hold on.
Or Big Stick.
Wait till we start getting paid on shorts. That's gonna
I
be
don't even
interesting.
see him on the panel yet.
He's there, right there at the bottom. He's right below you.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, buddy?
on?
Good to
What's
see you.
up?
Got that for you, Mr. Ford Blue.
No, you know, it hasn't updated
That's
on my
fucking
phone yet, but
awesome.
it's updated on my computer, but it hasn't updated on my phone.
Oh, can you see
That's
it?
super awesome. Yes,
And
I do.
And I'm on the panel on my damn phone.
He had one. He had to blow the dust off of it.
Okay.
So
What the fuck is up with that shit?
I saw a badass engine down. They were building a 426 Hemi, full model car, 3,000 horsepower.
Nice.
Right on.
That could turn it up and get up to this thing with a billet block, no intake on it, just sitting there. He's going to freshen it up. But took a video of it, but can't really make a video out of it though.
My cousin ruined his damn aluminum damn small block the other day. I didn't even hear.
Is that right?
I didn't hear about it till today.
Did
He
you
was
say
full-
small block Chevy?
Yeah, I mean, but it's aluminum small block Chevy. I mean, regardless, I don't like to see this happen to nobody, no matter what you are, what you like.
Hey, Big Block.
But he was pulling the engine out of his he's got a little S10 that's got a damn aluminum small block, and he was pulling it out, and the damn shock on the damn hoist busted. His engine fell down.
Street Fox.
Yeah,
Oh,
it busted the shit out of his block.
The good thing is since it's aluminum, it's pretty easy to just TIG weld it back up.
He said you ain't TIG welding this. He said it busted
Bullshit.
all the way. No, he said it busted all the way down the side of his block, right up through right up through one of the spark plug holes.
You better look into the you better look in on YouTube at them repairing those big boy Hemis and shit, man.
Yeah.
You could slide your foot through the side of the block, in through the cylinder wall, and in through the cam journals, and they'll weld them motherfuckers up.
Damn,
Of
Street
course.
Fox. You sold both of your Fox bodies and both of your 347s? What the hell? Do you not have a Mustang anymore?
Did you watch that playoff game?
Why?
Championship game where the blowout happened?
Oh, the blowout was bad. It was 65-7.
Why did you do that, Street Fox?
Yeah, we need details, Street Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
'cause he
get something cool or what?
He got a really good deal on that second Fox body he bought.
Hey, we
That damn
lost
car,
Big Stick?
that car was clean. I don't know if we lost him or he left.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, you gonna go pee pee?
No.
Come on. Come on. Well,
Big Stick might have
What are
been
you doing, bro? Why are you selling that shit?
lay your black ass right there on the bed then. I'll just go on outside without you. So, big Street Fox, do you plan on buying another Mustang, or are you just pretty much done with Mustangs, or what's the deal here?
He did
Damn, dude,
just
I didn't-
say he has a family member that's really bad off. Is it so you could help with the family?
Yeah. You know what? I didn't think about that. Is that
I bet that's what's
that could be
going
a
on.
possibility?
That sucks.
I hope that's not the case, but
Sorry to hear that, Street Fox.
okay. I got you, buddy. I got you.
Shit, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh,
Yes,
that
sir.
sucks.
I was trying to turn the camera around, so I did a sublime.
It's okay, everybody does.
Hell,
Hey,
I knew
hey.
this. I'm trying to figure it out. I popped in last week.
Street
Yes, sir.
Foxes, hang tough, buddy. You'll get you another one. God will reward you for doing what you're doing, buddy. You'll get you another one.
I'm gonna try this again.
Yeah. So my day started out like shit with work just because of the daily bullshit with that. So I was pissed off all day, and then I get to the very end and I'm going through just, checking YouTube videos and stuff, and there's some channels that I follow that follow me. And there's this one guy in the Bahamas that built his engine and it didn't turn out right, and then he just rebuilt it again, and I'm watching his video, and towards the end he does like this huge plug for me, thanking for me for helping him with this stuff. It actually made my day good, which is pretty cool because I was in a shitty mood all day.
That's awesome, Mike.
It feels good that you felt like that you actually did something and helped someone.
Street Fox, please do, man. Please do, buddy. You got my number.
Yeah, cancer does affect everyone. I've had cancer before.
That's what I'm not too far.
So what?
Building my block right now.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, that looks
right
good.
on.
I just got the oil pump on. The ARP rod, I had to push the little snap ring up to where this sits flush and it don't pull out, but it really don't move back and forth a lot, but I think it's all right. But
I like to give mine, 30-ish thousandths movement when I do mine.
and see, that's what I wanted to ask you, because it almost wants to pull out, and I've already torqued it down with red Loctite. So, should I undo it, you guys?
Your oil pump drive shaft,
yeah.
if you need to have a little bit of play in it.
Yeah,
At least 20, 30 thousandths, man.
Yeah, oil pump's coming back off, man. Damn it.
How much play you got, you think?
Well, I got the distributor to seat, and then it had a lot of play, and I took some out, and now it seats, and it don't have any. Then I torqued, I didn't realize that until I torqued the oil pump down.
So this is how I do mine, and somebody else is more than welcome to argue if they want. The way I do mine is no gasket, no nothing on the oil pump, just straight to the block, and then I set it with no play at all, and then when you put your gasket in there, that's the play you'll have.
Okay, I got you.
That's perfect.
That's how I do it, and that sets it up perfect.
Can I reuse this gasket?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Did you glue it?
No, hell no. Not an oil pump.
No, reuse it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, big block. I had melanoma. They took a big chunk out of my back years ago.
Oh, goodness.
What's up, Salty?
Spectrum doing stupid shit.
I've never dealt with cancer of any kind. None of my family's ever had cancer. What we have is bipolar, ADHD, manic. We have schizophrenia. We have crazy. We have all the mental disorders.
Is that the technical term? Is crazy?
Where is
When the
George
judge-
Carlin when you
Well,
need him,
that
man? You know-
explains a lot.
Yeah.
The judge when the judge say you motherfuckers are crazy, I think that is one.
Okay.
I
It's
guarantee
unofficial,
you
but
George
said it.
Carlin would have had something to add to that.
Yeah. So,
Crazy.
no, my family is fucked off in the head.
I remember that you told me that one story that you and your dad were working at the shop and your dad was getting jealous because of the amount of work you were getting done. And I'm like, the fuck was that about?
Oh yeah, no, and it's even more than that. There's been more recently too, but no, there's boy.
Those
Yeah,
bastards.
so
Blue's like,
there,
where do I start?
so
So
we
once
have a
upon a time,
tendon, some weird tendon thing in our family where our tendons. There's a weird thing in our family where the tendons pull in. It'll pull your hands in and pull your feet in. My uncle has had it, or my great uncle had it, and my uncle is, the way I understand, I haven't seen him in a long time, but my uncle is starting to have issues with it too, where it pulls your hands in like this, and you can't pull them out. They have to cut your fingers off instead.
Damn.
Was that some kind of arthritis?
No, they said it's I want to say that they said it was tendonitis, but it's not. It's something else. It's something to where your tendons shrink.
Mm-hmm.
Your tendons will shrink and they'll pull in. And then when they start shrinking and pull in, they lock up and they get like, I don't know how to fucking describe it. I don't have it, at least not yet. But it's something that,
arthritis.
No,
right, but it's
tendons.
not. It's not right.
Right.
It's strictly in the tendons, and it causes them to retract. It's something about retraction of the tendons. I don't understand it. I don't remember what it was. I'll have to ask my mom, but that means I have to deal with my mom.
I remember this one gal that I knew that she had slipped in the shower and her hand went through one of those glass showers and cut up the front of her hand, and the tendons and everything, it just fucked it all up to where she could never open up her hand anymore, and the tendons would just kind of hold everything closed. So then one hand was just pretty much to hold a handbag, and that was about it. But fucked her tendons all up.
Hey, McKee,
That
let me
may
ask you
be
something.
it.
Yeah,
Stupid
just
fast.
like I said.
But probably like that.
Is that the
Stupid
same
fat-
engine that was on the stand the other night that was pretty much all together?
It was
Yes,
mocked up.
the heads and everything was just setting on it. Nothing was, it was just
Nope.
mocked up.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But what you see here is all together, except the
Gotcha.
oil,
Yeah. Okay.
the timing cover. I'm trying to get the oil pan on tonight, and then get the heads on tomorrow, and then start setting the valve train up. I want to get this
91 Mustang. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good,
Thursday's
Mob. How you doing,
30th.
buddy?
I want to have it in for my
Not too
birthday.
bad, bro.
Oh, I didn't even know
Stupid
that was on
fast.
panel. Welcome to
That
panel,
may
Mark.
be it, but that doesn't sound like that doesn't ring a bell, but that may be it. It was some big fucking name, and I don't remember.
Y'all know something? It's fucking cold outside.
No
Can't be a
shit.
sissy your whole life. Sometimes you got to pick up your purse and be a big boy.
That's all I
3
know. It's
degrees
okay.
outside where I'm
Okay.
at. 1 degree above freezing.
So Salty, it's called Go Back Inside.
I know. I'm smoking a cigarette. I might not finish this motherfucker because I didn't put enough clothes on. Look, I'm about to freeze.
Well, dude, what are you doing outside with no clothes on? Come on now.
I mean, I got clothes on, but it just ain't enough of them.
He's trying to make friends.
He's trying to make
Trying to
friends.
make friends with the animals out there.
Yeah. I've been making friends with a lot of clowns.
So Salty Downhill said, "Duck, suck it up, Buttercup."
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to because these marbles cost too fucking much money to waste.
Are the clowns midgets?
There you go.
I wouldn't mind having a midget female though.
Oh, dude, I think everybody after the age of 70 should be delegated a free midget.
That's what I'm telling you. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind having
You
a
get
midget
old, you
female for a
can't bend
girlfriend.
over as good anymore. You get yourself a midget. They can pick shit up off the floor for you.
Oh,
They can help you pour your cat food. They can help you get stuff out of the pantry. I'm telling you. Should be a
I'm
thing.
just telling you,
You should be
dude.
able to, when you hit 70, you should be able to register for your own midget.
I'm just telling you.
You know what?
I wouldn't
One
mind
of
having a
the
midget.
Carbon.
I wouldn't mind having a midget girlfriend though. I'm taking
See, and there you go. On a rough,
see, this-
on a rough
Yeah,
day,
'cause
she could sit there and friggin', help you out.
Or stand there.
Yeah. Well, see, yeah, or stand there either way. Well, see, that way, even my 4 inches to her would look big.
Well, but Salty be eye to eye with a midget, so he wouldn't freaking be getting any advantage from that.
Yeah.
So,
That's about right.
There's a comedian that said that when couples get together, if they want to have a kid, they should have to hire a midget for the first 6
I'm only
months
4 years old.
before they have a kid.
Was that Bill Burr?
No, it was. It might have been, but I think it was Christopher Titus.
Titus is good too.
Let's see.
I think it was Christopher Titus. Yeah, he went super woke.
Rattlestrap, are you talking about what Big
I
Stick
don't
is
fuck
working
with
on?
him no more because he went super woke.
No, really.
I didn't know that.
Super woke.
That's another rampant disease.
Yes.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, wokeness.
No, that
Hey.
ain't a disease. That's just plain fucking stupid.
That was funny when Elon found all those shirts and was like, burn that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Go away, dude. Go away. Don't fuck
A
with
few
me.
things.
Yeah.
People can say they don't
Tell,
like them Elon Musk, but I like him.
Tell Rattletrap what you're working on there.
50-306 Fox Body Vert. I know everybody hates Verts. You want to see the car?
No, they got their purpose.
What year is it again?
Sports car is what
It's
you're
a
going to say.
91
Salty.
GT.
Damn, Mike, you know me too well.
All right, but look at his vert. He's doing a
Salty's
beautiful
just trying to
job
cover his own
restoring
ass.
that vert, dude.
That
What was that, Bob?
car's come a long way.
It's looking good.
Got to
What was
do
that,
the
Bob?
seats. It's got a new top. It's wrinkled because it's not latched, but I'm working on the moldings. Which
I
is
said, you're
Looking
trying
good,
to
bro.
save your own
I mean,
ass,
all this.
Salty.
Thank you. All this stuff was like
I can't hear
chalky
you, buddy.
white and
Hold on. Bob, what were you
So-
saying?
got the LX.
I
in
said
there.
that Salty's trying to save his own ass by freaking complimenting the vert.
That
He
was
hates the
me.
wheels. He hates the top. But
Well, like I said, I mean, you got to understand where I came from. I mean,
yeah,
I done, I'm like Blue. I done had so many of those damn cars and stuff like that. I mean, and
But-
when you've had a lot of them and you're looking for parts, the first car you look for is a vert.
That is the fact.
This one found me a $1,500 complete car, running, driving, cold air. I needed a car and I bought it. I never wanted it. He asked me to buy it for years and I said no, but I did the strut tower all the rust, which a lot of people seen the video.
With
The
some
wire-
upgraded motor mounts?
I'm happy you're just sticking with it. I mean, like I said, it's another Fox body that won't go to the crusher, so I'm happy about that.
Check that.
See, and here's,
See that?
oh yeah,
Good.
50001.
yep. So here's my thing. Verts have never been worth anything. So they weren't worth me fucking with. 1. 2, you put any kind of power to them and they start twisting up.
Oh yeah.
3, I'm not the kind of guy. I'm not the kind of guy that wants to cruise with the top down and my hair blowing. And 4, I'm gonna be honest. Vanilla Ice's car and his song ruined it for me.
But also,
also,
you do got to admit, you do have convertible hair.
I know because that shit knocks up.
Dude, I 100% got convertible hair. There's none there.
No, Blue's got smoker vent window hair.
So those
Blue's
the
got that
verts,
Donald Trump comb over. He lets it grow.
as nice as his vert is, fuck man, that vert is so nice that it would be a disgrace to use that as a parts car. You know what I'm saying?
Here's Salty. You go for Salty in a car ride. You're driving down the road. There's a parts car. There's a parts car. There's a parts
Hell
car.
yeah.
I am the same
I'll
way.
point them some bitches out to you.
Look, Look, I'm so bad that we're driving down the road in my wife's truck, and there's a truck that's nicer than hers, and I say, "Look, there's your parts, babe."
It's too funny.
The
He
other
kicked
truck
himself out
is
again.
nicer than hers, but it's still a fucking parts truck for hers. Everything is a parts car for my shit.
Have
I don't
you
care if
ever-
it's nicer or not.
Have you ever had a car that you had like a bad bumper and you see another one and it's parked and it's got the same one, but the bumper's perfect? You're thinking, I wonder how quick I can get that bumper off.
Oh, you damn
Nope,
right I have.
I don't.
Shit,
I
I've
don't
done it.
think like that. Nope.
I've thought like that, but I would never do that because
Of
I
course,
just
you
don't
never do it, but I
Yeah,
mean,
I would
it's
never do it.
just, funny in your head.
Well, I mean, you never know.
I don't think like that.
Just
I
the Bob,
really
you
don't.
never know.
I
Just
really,
saying, never
truly
know.
don't.
You never
Yeah,
know.
but then you run across an ass hat that piece of shit, some bitch that done shit to people's cars like they did a mob down there at Fort Takeover.
Right?
Oh,
Look,
that's
I won't even buy something if I look. If I suspect something is stolen, not even that, I don't even have to know. If the dude is sketchy and he's trying to sell me something, I won't even buy it.
Yeah, I
so
agree.
there was this guy on Facebook, it was hilarious. He's like, yeah, I just bought this this New Edge Mustang for $600. The guy gave me a bill of sale, but he said he was going to mail me the title and never did. And I can't get a hold of him now. And we're all
Yep.
like, what?
You got a stolen car, brother.
That's when you
Exactly.
that's when you take all the good parts off of that son of a bitch and you cut it up with a sawzall and you take that bitch to the crusher.
Either that or
All right,
put
you guys,
the-
I'm gonna hop out of here. I gotta charge my phone up.
All right,
Bye.
see ya.
Later, Bob.
Bye,
Have a
brother.
good night.
Bob, you have a good
Peace
night,
out,
sir.
everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for letting me
Later,
on.
buddy.
Later, brother.
Later, bud.
Later, man. Who was that that just left?
Mob.
And the
Come
Q
I
kicked
was
himself
reading
out
the
again.
comments.
He just kicked himself out for the third time in like 4 minutes.
Later,
So-
mobster.
He's trying to take your titles. Wow.
Yeah,
So,
he's
so the dude's on Facebook and he's trying to figure out what do I do, what do I do, what do I do, and I'm just like, dude, get some nitrous, bring it to the racetrack, blow the shit up, and don't do that again. Get a car with the title. next time.
Dude, I'm gonna sit here and be
Sure.
honest with you. I have bought many of cars over the years that did not have a title. I am not gonna sit here and lie to nobody. I bought many of cars that didn't have a title. Now I didn't know if they were stolen or not, but I knew when I bought the car, it was only gonna be a parts car anyway. You know what I mean? I wasn't never gonna put it on the road or drag race. It was just gonna be a parts car. But I have bought many of those cars over the years.
So here, if it doesn't have a title, you can't even scrap it. You can't do
Right.
nothing with it.
Damn.
Cut that
You
son
can't
bitch up,
scrap
nobody
it.
will never
You
know.
can't.
Cut
Yeah,
that bitch up with a
bullshit.
sawzall, nobody knows shit.
Here, they'll fuck with you. You fucking drop off a fucking part of a car all fucking sawzalled up, they'll look at whoever dropped off that last load and contact your ass.
That's why you drop off the parts that does not have VIN numbers on it.
It don't matter. They
No,
still
they want
fucking
to cut up
contact
car.
you about the fucking quarter car that you dropped off.
Well, yeah, they can contact you, but they can never prove nothing. If they ain't no VIN numbers, they can't prove shit.
I'm sure they'd sniff
Right.
around.
I mean, there's no
They
proof.
still
I mean,
sniff around,
without,
right?
without VIN numbers, they can't prove shit. I mean, yeah, they'll harass the shit out of you and bug you and shit like that, but with no proof, they can't do shit to you.
Yeah, but I mean, I work too hard for the shit that I have, and I don't want
Oh, yeah,
nobody
same
fucking
here.
with me, man.
Exactly.
Same here. That's why, now, I changed my thought way back in the day, too. I don't buy anything now if it's not legit. You know what I mean? And I've been like that now for 25 years. Well, about 20. I don't buy anything if it ain't legit.
You know what you do, Big Stick? You just come on the panel and you just don't touch anything until you get it
Yeah.
figured out.
Don't touch
Yep.
any buttons.
Just don't touch nothing.
If you want to show your camera, just flip your phone around. Your camera's already on.
Yep.
Just flip your phone around. That way you ain't got to touch
Until
no
you
buttons.
figure it out. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, my water. Son of a bitch. Hold on.
So these Halo seats that dude was trying to sell me just like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
about
ask
a
you
week
about
and a half,
those.
maybe 2 weeks ago. So they're brand new covered Halo seats. They're the real Recaro seats. They're absolutely gorgeous. And the first price that was offered to me was $900, and I said, nope, they're the wrong color. And he dropped down to $470 within 2 hours of, like, within 2 hours, he texted me back, will you give me $470? I said, nope. And I said, they're the wrong color, dude. I'll give you scrap price. That pissed
That's
him
right.
off.
I wouldn't have given that.
And then they came, within 2 hours, they came down down to 360. Okay. And then I said, no. I said, I'm not fucking interested in them. He said, that's less than $200 a piece or some shit. And I said, I'll give you $200 for the pair. And then like an hour later, he says, all right, man. I'm like, no, fuck that. I'll pass. Because within fucking 5 hours, 6 hours, you went from 900 down to 200. Yeah, them motherfuckers are hot.
Yeah, if you sit on them son bitches, you'll get a sunburn on your ass.
That's a you
Yep.
need them gone
And-
real fast price.
Yep.
Yeah, that was from 900 down to fucking 200 within 5 or 6 hours. That shit's stolen as fuck.
Yep.
Well, the other day I was at work and a dude came in. I got called into the office, and so the dude that stole them had them on Facebook, and the dude that owned them contacted him, and I was told that they were my seats and that he was posting them and trying to sell them for me.
What?
What the?
Oh yeah. So I handed him my phone and told him to go into my phone and look at the text messages. I didn't even do it. I just said, here's my phone. You go through and you look. And he's like, holy fuck, he's trying to sell them to you and you're telling him no. I said, no shit. I just told you that. Well, so here's the deal. A dude bought a Celine, car number 214. He gave the car to his 14-year-old son. He bought it for his 14-year-old son and is in the middle of having the car restored for his 14-year-old son, figuring by the time the car's restored, he'll be 16 years old and be able to drive it. So he gets right before the car it's about half to 3/4 of the way. The dad got into a motorcycle accident and got killed.
Oh shit!
Oh damn!
That sucks.
So
He did it again?
the car is in the middle of being restored. The dad dies, and the kid is absolutely in love with this fucking car. These are the fucking seats that got stolen.
Oh shit!
So this kid is freaking the fuck out, wanting his seats to the car his daddy bought him before he died. And this other kid's fucking trying to sell them to me because I'm a Fox Body guy. It ended up being a giant clusterfuck. But at the end of all of it, the kid got his seats back.
That's good.
It was a giant clusterfuck. His seats were gone for almost 3 weeks.
Damn.
And yeah, it was
Man, what the hell is going on in the chat?
That's Stingy. She's fine. She's fine.
Thank you,
Good thing.
girl.
Good thing you went with your gut feeling on that, Blue.
yeah, I just
That summed it off.
now I wish I would have bought them and I would have just gave them back to him because the dude when it all got fucking out in the open and the dude was sending text messages, screenshots of my phone messages telling him that he's lying to him about all the whole fucking situations. He says, if you don't quit running your mouth, you'll never see the seats again. Shit like that. And he says, well, I do have you on video stealing my seats. He says, well, if you want your seats back, you'll give me $100 and you'll give me the videos too. Otherwise, you'll never see anything I took again. It's
What a
pretty
piece of
fucked.
trash, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
Yeah,
that's
people like that's got no reason to be breathing.
Yep.
I'm
Until
sorry.
the bubbles stop,
I'll get
homie.
his one day.
Nah, he don't know. That's a waste of effort, man. Don't even need to hold his head up underwater. He just needs to. People like that, sorry as shit, dude.
Some people need to go swimming with the fishes.
Yeah.
That's terrible, man.
And all the trouble is gone when the bubbles stop.
Well, at least
Yep.
the kid got his seats back, and I bet you he's gonna secure his stuff so something like that doesn't happen again.
Well, the way I understand is he got the seats back, but he didn't get none of the badges or the plaques back.
Oh.
Yep. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's the way I understand it. So
Sorry ass people. There's some sorry ass people in this world, dude.
Too many.
What's up, Pinks?
What's up, Pinks?
Hey, what's up, Pinks?
Oh, hey, Pinks.
Pinks is back.
Oh my God.
What?
The hell was that?
Yeah, that sound.
It was the boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Baba Yaga.
That's Ford Blues Turbo spooling up.
After watching John Wick 2 and 3 last night,
Yeah,
so
I have to honestly admit that is the loudest fucking vape I've ever heard.
it's because his mic's really good. His mic is really good.
Yeah, he's got an awesome mic.
And my lungs
He's got an
are
awesome
big,
mic on
too.
that damn headset, that's for sure.
Blue Vader.
Yeah, so a lot, man.
So, Mike, did you get your pulleys changed out on your car?
No, that's going to be probably a year. I got to wait for. I got my upper. I got to wait for the lower to come in. Then once I get that done, then I'll do it at the new shop, which I got to build the new shop first.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm going to be moving in 4 months, so I'm in packing mode. So and then
Yeah.
once I get to the new house, I ain't gonna have room to do nothing until I build the shop.
Yeah, you're going to be assholes and elbow deep trying to get that place set up.
Yep. Once it's set up, though, and I get the shop built and everything, then I'm going to start throwing out a ton of content. But until then, I'm just kind of lights out for now.
Rail Trap, chill out with your emojis.
Yeah, I should be coming up to see my sister sometime this year. I don't know exactly when all that's supposed to be done or when that's supposed to happen.
Legend has it the blue vape mod flew the astronauts to the moon. The blues vape mod, yeah. Pig said, Mike, will you be able to make it to Ford Takeover?
I don't know. I really don't know. It depends on when we move. I will try my best, and I'll probably just take, like I said, take the EcoBoost Mustang, do a bonsai run there, stay there for a day or two, bonsai run back. That's probably
Gotcha.
about the best I can do.
Bonsai run.
Sorry about that. My phone decides it just wants to, please try again. Just disconnect me for some fucking reason.
Because it's what, like 13 hours from where I'd be at? It's probably,
Somewhere.
what's the name of that town?
Jackson, Tennessee.
4.5 hours for me.
Yeah, but he's going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina, so.
Oh, no, not too bad. 9.5. I guess that isn't that bad. Yeah, it's a day down, day back. I've been doing trips from Chicago down at a house, and that's 12.5. So I could do.
Oh, yeah.
I could do 9.5. That ain't bad. Now the cool thing is on the way there and on the way back, Tail of the Dragon.
Have you ever got a chance to do that yet?
No, but I'll be going straight through that on the way there.
True.
My brother's talking about coming from California to do Tail of the Dragon this year in his fucking ZR4.
Well, I wish I had time to get that GT350 suspension on the EcoBoost. That would make the Tail of the Dragon that much more fun.
Oh yeah. You can take it a whole lot faster. Then.
Oh yeah.
What the hell did you do, Kitty?
Better tires.
Yeah, I don't think them all-terrains are gonna work too good.
What'd you do, buddy?
Yeah, Rattletrap, I'm moving to North Carolina. So I sold my house, went to a townhouse for about a year while mine's being built, and then going into the new house once it's built. Well, that's cool that you'll be there, Pinks. Yeah, I'll try my best. I'll try my best to be there. I think I can pull it off.
Would be awesome.
It just depends on how shitty that my work is. Because with moving, I'm going to have to take like 3 weeks off in a row. And I've got like a half dozen projects that I'm responsible for. So when I'm gone, the stuff unfortunately stops. So I don't know if I can take that time off, come back, and then take more time off.
Later, David.
Thank
Have a
you,
good one,
Dave.
David.
Night downhill,
Ooh.
Daddy.
Damn. Later, David.
We're on your this time, Air Force Blue.
What?
It's going together this time. I did what you said.
Got that
Right
good
on.
play?
That's how I do it, man. It gives it about perfect clearance and movement.
So you can move it, you can hear a nice clicking sound.
Yes. And it don't fall out.
That's all you need.
That's what she said.
And the other thing pushed too far is like a distributor was like an inch from going in. I'm glad I got that right. So I was thinking they gave me the wrong
That's how I like to do it. That's how I've always done it. That's how I was showed to do it by an old timer. You put it in with no gasket. You pull it down tight. You make it have no play without a gasket, and you put it back together with the gasket, and that gives it the perfect play.
Oh, yeah.
And
What kind of power are you looking to make out of that motor?
Not a lot. I mean, it's got aluminum head, probably 300.
Okay.
You know, I've got phone. You know, I got the old school car with the 351, and this I want to be able to drive this like Ford Takeover, and you know, places 4 or 5 hours away, keep it kind of civil. But gonna have a comp cam, 270-degree cam in it.
Are
What
you going
doing for
park?
compression?
Huh?
What's compression are you going to be at?
I couldn't hear you.
What compression are you going to have it at?
Oh, it's 9.5 to 1. He said, I believe.
Okay.
Like to boost it later.
what's the lift on the cam?
It's 5. It was 542 because I had 172 rockers, but I went to 1.6s because the benefit of lifting, you know, the spring pressure. There's no benefit with a Cobra intake. So about 1.6, it would be 514.
Okay, so basically an F cam.
Yes, I was going to say
Basically an F cam.
F.
What heads are they?
The cheap SVE 170 cc, like a Brutal
okay.
car.
Yeah, it'll make 300 easy.
I think he said it's a 306, Pinks. Pinks
Yeah,
was asking
306.
if it's a 302 or a 351.
It's 302.
Yeah.
I like to put my 351 in here, but I had to build a Cleveland for the other car. Takes a
Yeah,
lot.
you don't want to do that.
All right, torque this bad boy down.
Tail of the Dragon is a road out in the mountains that is, I can't remember how many miles long, but it's lots of twists and curves and up and down hills. It's really big on the people that like to go road course racing, except for on the street.
Yep. Yeah,
It's a really big deal. People travel from all across the country to go run this area.
and people die.
Yeah, definitely.
There's been guys on
Wow.
bikes that they hit the corner too hard, or they go over the line, and then there's a car there, and then they quickly go back, lose control, and end up into a mountain.
Yep.
And yeah,
Or off the mountain.
they say never cross the line.
Hey, Rick, Pink said it's looking good.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're off the mountain. Yeah, you're right, for Blue.
And Rail Trap said, "Oh, nice."
So my brother's got
I mean, compared to what it used to be.
So my brother in California has a 3000 GT VR4, which is an all-wheel drive, all-wheel steering car.
Yep.
Twin turbo
And
car.
Yeah, it's twin
Yeah.
turbo, 6-speed manual transmission.
Yep.
He makes about 600 horse to the tires, and
That's the one that's got the rear steering.
yes, and
Yep.
it's also at speed. The rear spoiler lifts up, and the lower air dam drops down. It's
Yep.
controlled by the mile per hour that you're going.
Yep.
If it's turned on, you can turn it on and off. But and also when you turn it on and off, it actually opens the mufflers too. There's a valve in the mufflers where it bypasses the mufflers factory. So he runs this through the mountains in Northern California, and he's been wanting to bring it out here and run it through the Tail of the Dragon. He was just talking to me about it the other day. He's there's also sorry.
I don't know if he was asking a question or saying it, but yeah, he was saying, "Is there many cops around the Tail of the Dragon on nice days?"
From what
The
I've
best
seen,
time to go there is definitely during the week between 9 and 12. I actually did a little research on it. Like Monday to Wednesday, 9 to 12, they said are the best days.
Yeah.
So,
But there are cops.
in the garage, he does that.
So there's also a rock climbing for four-wheel drive trucks. There's also a rock climbing course somewhere out here he's talking about coming to this year. He said he's not sure if he's going to do the rock climbing thing with his rock climber or if he's going to do the Tail of the Dragon. But he said sometime this year he's going to try to come see me and on his way to go do one of those trails.
Nice.
Now, Salty, if you don't flick me off at least once a day, it's a bad day. So thank you.
Sublime, it was a question.
It was a question. That's what I thought. Okay.
I put the question mark afterwards.
Yeah. From what I've heard recently, the cops are really cracking down on that road. So you can bet if it's a nice day, they're probably going to be out and about. But
So
from the research I did,
put my new radar detector in my car yesterday. And
they really don't even they don't even look for speeders. They're looking for people that are crossing the lines through the turn.
Oh,
that's what they're looking for. They say if your tires even touch that yellow line, they'll give you a ticket.
Good at holding the line. Both my cars are. But for me, Tail of the Dragon would be the Focus more than the Mustang.
Yep, Focus would do well.
The Focus does really well. Once I get the new engine in it, that thing's going to be a beast.
Well, because you have much better weight distribution.
Yeah, but I do like the rear-wheel drive so much better driving around the track. The only thing better than that's the all-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Because that Audi I had, that thing was so good on the hill climb. 550 horse. That had about 550 horsepower to all wheels when it was run on the dyno, and that thing was a beast.
So it ran about the same as my brother's VR4 does then.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost the same. Was it a stick car or an automatic?
Oh, automatic.
So it was a Tiptronic.
It was automatic paddle shifters, but it
Yep.
shifted better than I did, so I always left it in auto.
Right.
Now on downshifts on some of the curves, I would kick it in, but it would still stay in auto and it would shift back up for me. But it
Right
was
on.
really good transit. It was a 2015 what's that, the B8? I think it's the B8 series, the Audi S4. But it was
Right
fully
on.
modified when I bought it. I bought it from a friend of mine who gave it to me for a good price, and it was maxed out on power. You could hear it coming and going. So it had if you were in front of it, you heard the whine, and it was a really loud whine from that supercharger. And from behind it, you heard that exhaust.
I just
Right
heard a
on.
really, really loud manual Coyote go past my house, and he really wasn't even getting on it all. And that thing was pretty loud.
Probably
I
like
had a girlfriend like that. You could hear her coming and go.
So my Coyote is pretty loud too. I will admit that.
Well, let me ask you a question, Pinks. Since you are pretty much the authority on that stuff in here more than everybody else, whatever got you into the little 4-cylinders and stuff like that? Just out of curiosity.
I was in 4-cylinders for V. Well, okay, I had V8s when I was young, and then after I get rid of my Pinto that had the 302 in it, the next car I had with a V8 in it was my other than trucks, was my Mustang that I have now. Yeah, I had a couple of Mustangs back in the day. No, that's right. I guess my 88 Mustang was the last V8 I had in Hawaii. Almost forgot about that because it ran like shit. It wasn't taken care of when I bought it. It was a piece of junk. But until I bought this new Mustang, the only V8s I had were trucks. And so I ran I ran Escorts for years. I had mini Escorts, and in 2005 I bought a 2003 Escort, Focus, which was a stick shift, sedan. And then after that I upgraded to a 2009 that was an automatic. Worst mistake I ever made, but at the time I lived so far away from work and traffic was a bitch. After that, I bought the ST, and once I bought the ST, I love that EcoBoost platform. I think it's a really good platform if it's done well. It does cost more to put power into it than, like, say, a Honda. I can put more power in a Honda for like half the price.
Yep.
But I believe
that's only because there's 100 million people out there doing it.
Exactly. That's why. My problem is as of this year, so the Focus is still around in Europe and the UK, and now it has a 2.3 liter in it, and it has for 3 years now. They're discontinuing the Fiesta as of this coming year, or this year, 23, and next year will be the Focus's last year. So that's going to make parts even harder to come by, because they're not even going to be making them in Europe anymore.
Well, knowing that the parts are going to be harder to get, are you still going to be focusing on that type of car, or are you going to try to switch something where parts are more easier to get?
For the most part.
Okay.
Now.
Well, the reason why I asked about the whole 4-cylinder thing is just I never really got into them, so I can't speak on them because I don't have enough experience to speak on them. But I hear you talk about it, and then hear Booster Dick talk about it, and then Mike talk about it.
So
Evidently, there's more to those things than what I know.
So his
Big block.
Completely different than mine. He's got the 2.3. It's similar. It's a similar engine, but his is different. He's got an open deck, which he's getting. The newer one that he's buying is going to be a semi-open deck instead of a fully open deck. So he won't have as many problems as he did. The Focus that I have is an early one. It's 2014, second year they made them for the EcoBoost. And its problem is more of the air coming in. So they had more problems with the first and fourth cylinder than they did anything else. and they'd get the ringland failure, just like Subarus do. But it'd always be on either first or fourth cylinder. If you go and look if you could get something and like put it on a spreadsheet of failures in those engines without being anything done to them, stock engines, first and fourth gear go the first. Now, when I blew mine, I was on a big turbo, so I was pushing it too hard, and I blew the fourth cylinder. So it's just a fun little platform though, because it's lightweight. It's in lightweight cars. It's front wheel drive.
Later, Blue.
They handle really well, so I prefer it on a track. It's not a drag strip car at all.
Later, Blue.
Take it easy, Blue. Yeah, like I said, I never really got into the 4-cylinder platform or the V6.
But I prefer
I say
V6. An autocross. But in autocross, it doesn't do well anymore with all the all-wheel drives out there now.
Right.
With all-wheel drives, a front-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive just don't compete like they used to at all.
No, WRX would tear a lot of things up.
Oh, I can beat a WRX. It's not those that's the problem. It's the Teslas. Those damn Teslas with their instant power all-wheel drive shit.
Oh yeah, you can't beat that.
That's what's winning a lot of autocrossers now, and I really think they need to put electrics in a separate category.
I agree.
I like a lot of the 4-cylinders though, and just the odd motors. I'm kind of like you, Pinks. I've had, I like my WRXs that I've had.
Great cars.
I've had Datsuns.
Oh,
I've had 2 RX-7s with rotary engines.
God, I'd love. Now that is one car I would love to have.
Did you have an RX-7 FD by chance?
I had so both of mine were Gen 1s. One was a 83, one was an 85.
An FA and an FB.
Right. So one had the 12A and then one had the 13B.
Oh, both good though. Both fun.
Yeah.
The FD though was the pinnacle of, and unfortunately the last one, the FD was the pinnacle of the RX-7, and that is an amazing car to drive. I really wish I had one.
It was fun with the 12As because you could bridge port them. You can get Weber side draft carbs on them. You spin the hell out of them till your apex sales go boom. But
exactly.
But they were fun engines. I used to love just revving the engine, not to redline it, but just to give it some revs.
It just
to listen
sounded
to
good.
it.
I like the way they sound.
Yeah,
I do.
That in the Subarus, I love how the Subarus sound.
That's because of the Subaru's exhaust. It's all because they always do the equal length headers.
It's the equal length, but it's also because they're horizontally opposed.
Yeah, it's true. It is horizontal. I love the Subarus I had, and the last one I had was an Outback. It wasn't even a WRX. It was just an Outback, but it sounded good when I put an exhaust on it.
And especially if you go with an exhaust that gives it a much deeper tone.
Yep.
Then it just it sounds like pissed off buzzing bees.
It does. But that was even the Outback, the wagon. This is the old Outback, so it was the wagon, and that thing was a beast off road too. I loved it.
But like this 2.3 EcoBoost Mustang, it's 3,400 pounds.
Yep.
My Mach 1 from the factory was 3,400 pounds. They've got the same horsepower. And this would be the A10 transmission compared to my 5-speed Mach 1, the way that I bought it.
Oh, you have an 18. What year's your EcoBoost?
2019.
Okay, so the one we have is a 17, so it's still got the 6-speed in it.
Got it. Yeah, I've got the
6 or
810 in
8.
it. And it was probably a little bit quicker than the Mach 1 from the factory. And that had a V8.
You have 310 horsepower?
Yeah, and that's what my Mach 1 was rated as well.
Yeah, that's it, and that's crank. But my wife's car, I've taken it around the track at Pacific Raceways, and it is a fun little car to drive because the EcoBoost handles differently from the GT. And it's not the power thing; it's the
The
weight. The weight difference, and it handles beautifully. And when you have paddle shifting and don't have to reach down and shift gears, it's so much easier.
Well, that's why I'm looking forward to doing that GT350 suspension. I've got it. It's just sitting on a shelf.
Yeah, I took my wife's is basically stock when I drove it the last time, and it's stock again. It doesn't have any suspension mods, nothing, and it's a fun car to drive.
Agreed. I'm not going to tune mine at all either. I'm just going to leave the factory tune on it, do the suspension, upgrade the brakes, and then I always get this term confused for the turbo. Was it the heat exchanger or was it the intercooler?
Downpipe?
The intercooler.
Intercooler. Okay.
Yeah.
They have an aftermarket, well, a few different ones, but I'm just going to upgrade that to where it's larger.
Which one?
So I don't get heat soak. I've seen a few of them, but it was probably a year ago that I looked. I don't remember. But they
They're all
weren't
still
that
the same.
expensive.
They're not cheap.
There's cookies in there.
I will say though,
Not chocolate, not McDonald's. Sorry.
the intercooler is a good little upgrade, but I'd personally get a little tune on it too. You can open them
I
up a
don't
little
want
bit
to have
with
to
a
run
tune.
high octane in it. It's
You
a
can
daily.
get what I do is when my wife had her tune on, she had a race tune and then her 87 tune. And it was still a better tune and it got better gas mileage. Once they tuned it on 87, it got better gas mileage.
Okay.
And then you have a 92 tune or 93 tune, whatever you have in the state you're in.
Right.
What we had was a 91 in Washington, so you get that tune, and it's a little quicker, a little peppier. It does a little bit more. It's good for when you want to go to the track and you want to fill it up with premium, but then you switch it back on the fly, and you can have the 92, 93 in it. When you switch it back, it won't hurt it one bit to the 87 tune. It takes like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Top tuner.
I just don't want to blow it up.
Oh,
Because it's
that
a
won't
daily.
blow it up. Those little tunes won't hurt it at all because they're not like pushing them. They're just like changing a couple of things. If you go with a respected tuner, they won't hurt it at all.
Yeah.
Now, since you got experience with him, will Daryl tune an EcoBooster?
I don't think he does.
Okay.
Not too many people do. I mean, you can buy.
There's a lot of there's a bunch of people who tune EcoBoost.
Well, I mean, you could just get a can tune from MAP Performance or.
I don't buy
Cog or
can
whatever.
tunes.
Yeah.
I'll buy a tune where they have to at least see 1 or 2 revisions, 1 or 2 data maps, just so they can like tune it to that engine specifically. I've done the can tunes. I don't like them.
I did with my WRX. I had that E30 tune.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, did that thing wake up? Holy
Who'd
crap.
you get the tune by?
It was MAP Performance.
Okay, Matt. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was awesome because I would mix in and I have it in there and I kept on looking at my knock count to make sure that it wasn't going off and stuff to make sure it was good. And it wasn't. It stayed where it was supposed to be at. And but man, did that thing haul ass with that E30 tune. Holy crap.
Yeah, see, I'm not talking about tuning it to like E at all. I'm just saying just get like I still have it for my wife for her stock performance, and if I wanted, I could put it back on there where she could have the 87 tune and the 92 by just a quick switch. The one thing I really like about my Focus is the way it's set up. If I were to get the tuner to do it, I can have him put tunes, more than one tune on it at one time, and I can change it using my cruise control buttons.
Okay.
But right now, the way it's set up is my cruise control buttons just change my launch control.
Got it.
Yeah. So I've
Well,
got
like
like 1 through 5, and 5 is like valet tune, so it like no boost. Yeah.
That makes sense. I know with that one tune they were saying put like 8 gallons of 93 and then 4 gallons of E85 or something like that.
Right.
But I had the 93 tune, I had the E tune, the E30 tune, and then I had I think, a 91 tune
What
because I
tuner
bought
do you
the.
use? What tuner device?
It was a what was it? A Cobb?
Access port.
Yeah, access port.
So the access port V2, they've never made a V3. The access port V2 is what I use. I have one for her Mustang and my Focus, and they work great. And they're not the fastest in the world at tuning, but it's like I said, 2 to 5 minutes at the most.
They work, but it was
Hello?
that E-tune put out more power than the 93
Wrong button.
tune. It was a big difference.
There you go. We're gonna put you solo for a second.
Are you playing with your buttons?
Yeah, just playing with stuff.
Hey, Rick, did you ever figure out what you're going to do with your intake?
Someone in the Fox Body group that I have has had a GT40 lower for me, and he's supposed to come by tomorrow and check out my ports, stencil the ports, and go back, and he's going to port it.
Oh, nice.
So, and my extra rocker arms, I'm going to make a deal with him for that. And but I'm going to hang on to this intake. There's one on eBay for $699.
Dang.
If I can get it fixed, I mean, like, because it's a F3, you know, and the number's right on top where you can see it, and it's not ported. So if I can get it fixed, I'll probably just sell it for.
That's a Vert. Is that a Vert Fox Body convertible?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that car's come a long way.
That car looks like one of my cars did for a while, and then I got rid of it before it ever went any further. I don't even think you got that far.
I never wanted a convertible. This car kind of found me, and my first Fox, I fell in love. I'm a first gen guy. I've got a 70 Mach 1 like Mr. Mach 1s.
Yeah.
I got a blue one. I've had 44 years, I guess.
Damn.
So that's the beast. I mean,
I've never owned anything that long.
I'm attached to it. It's original quarters. I mean, all original body count car, 4-barrel, 4-speed, shaker, fold-down seat, rare color. That's one of one, but you know, Marty Report always does that. But 11 Mach 1s, that color, those options were made.
It's a pretty car. It really is.
I mean,
I didn't even own my ex-wife that long.
I was working on a video of it because I don't have hardly any. I'm afraid I don't have enough gasket on it. I don't want this stuff to leak, man. You know, in the corners here,
Yeah.
I think too much is better than not enough, right?
Yep.
Not always.
I always put a nice dab on a small block in the corner.
Nice dab on it, but I don't put too much. That's for sure. I've had the problem with too much before.
Don't do it to where it goes into the engine.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
Boy, there's a
No
lot of
pressure,
people that do that, man.
No pressure, Rick. We're just watching you.
That's
You
all
wouldn't
right.
believe some of the engines I've taken apart. I tell you, you wouldn't believe some of the engines I've taken apart. Holy shit.
Man,
I've
it's
never found a one-piece oil pan seal. I mean, just put it on dry, right?
Yeah.
Oil pan seal, yeah.
Well, I guess it's the last I'm going to see the bottom end. I hope.
I hope so too.
Well,
Do you
from
check
outside the
your,
car anyway.
You check your oil pickup clearance?
Yes.
Okay.
There.
And your crankshaft end play, you already checked that?
I had a machine shop build the block.
That doesn't mean nothing.
I know. I checked all the torque on everything, but this guy, there's 2 shops in this town. I waited a year to get it. He's the best. So I trust him.
Okay.
Good.
But yeah, I should. But hell, I got this stuff on there now. I mean,
You could always wipe it off. I mean,
It's a shame to cover all that up. You got nice rods and pistons in that thing too.
Yeah.
I got what?
You have nice rods and pistons. It's a nice little stout motor. You're gonna have fun with that
I
thing.
got scat rods and Wiseco pistons.
Wiseco. It's like that clutch
see
I
down
put
in there?
in the car that's beautiful, but you can't see it.
Yeah.
From the other side, you can.
Oh,
Take care,
that's
Blue.
nice.
Blue.
Later,
Take it
Blue.
easy, Blue.
Nice Blue.
Later, Blue.
I thought he left a while ago. Or he
I did too.
He was just getting off the panel then, wasn't
yeah. Yeah, he said his wife was going to bed.
he? Oh, okay, okay.
That's why he
Nice.
jumped off. All right, guys,
Take it
I gotta
easy
take
there,
off.
LS man.
I gotta take off myself.
Have
All
a
right,
good
Mike.
night, Mike.
All right, Mike. Take care, buddy.
You guys have a great
Good,
night.
Mike.
You too.
You too, man.
Now he's got me worried about in play.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
good.
probably going.
Nah,
Jeez, we're
you're
back
good.
up to 11 people in here. Good lord.
Where you at, Rick?
Huh?
What state are you in?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, you're in Kentucky.
Where we say you all.
Not far.
What we say, y'all?
Y'all. I don't, but it's said here.
Shit, I live in Georgia, and I say y'all all the time.
Yeah, it's Alabama, so we say y'all. And
Yeah,
I've
they also
said
say
y'all forever.
Hey, you go look in the Alabama dictionary. Y'all is in it.
I grew up in North Carolina, but I lived in Washington for 26 years, and I said y'all up there too.
You
I
know
bet
what else
people
I
at
would
first
say?
looked at you like you were
I'm
crazy,
saying
like
send
y'all.
Actually, a lot of the guys I hung out with in my shop, that were Washington born and bred, but they're redneck. They're as redneck as anybody you know in
Really?
South or Florida. They're hunting, fishing, truck driving, redneck Washingtonians that cannot stand the government there.
Boy, hell, that sounds like
most
a
of
damn
them
good
live in
place
the
to be.
country.
Sounds like a damn good place to be.
It is. It's a great place to be, but between the taxes, the government bullshit, the homelessness, and the theft, and how much it costs to live there, I got tired of it and I moved.
Okay, so I'll blame you there.
And
Man, I
now-
wish I would have got studs instead of boats.
Mm.
Well, you can still do it. You don't have to put it together.
I gotta get that.
I'm sending it, baby. At least this much, anyway.
He's putting
Well, I
the
mean,
valve pan on. I got a valve cover I got to put on.
Yeah, you're not going to be racing your car or nothing like that, so bolts will be fine.
Right. I mean, just the oil pan.
Yeah, you don't want that leaking.
Yeah, you really don't need studs for an oil pan, though. I mean, yeah, I mean, you
It's
could,
just
but you
easier
really
with the
don't need them.
one-piece gasket.
It is easier. I agree.
Yeah. You know, it's not in the car. It's not like I can't get to everything.
I mean, put a little RTV on, let it set up a little bit, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah.
But just don't put the RTV on and put your oil pan right on top of it.
Right. Yeah,
Is it RTV black?
That's why I did the front.
Yeah, let the RTV set up a little bit.
I let the the water pump timing cover set, and I torqued it to about 10 pounds. And I snuck up on it with about an hour, added another few pounds, and then finally torqued it today. That way, just like you said.
Go ahead, Mark.
I was just gonna say, Big Stick, Ford Blue says in the chat, hang on. He says, Big Stick, don't worry about the end plate. If you trust your shop that built it, they checked it if they are a good shop.
Yeah, they are.
That's right.
That's why you dip in milk.
Like you said a while ago, Big Stick, I'm sending it.
I waited too long. It's going. I think it needs more silicone here. Anyway.
You're using the black, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oil resistant.
That out my garage. I got to do that to there's 4 spots on the EcoBoost 2.0. You have to, on the valve cover, you have to put silicone. Even with the gasket material, there's 4 spots you still have to add it.
Man, it's not wanting to stay down here in the front. Shit. It's silicone all over the place.
I think the big delay for me is I was wanting to try and get my valve cover Cerakoted on the top, but I can't find anybody around here to do it for a decent price. So,
Man, you can't get nothing done really anymore for a decent price.
no, you can't. It's crazy. They want so much money for something that I know doesn't cost that much. I'm probably just going to use some adhesive primer on it and paint it with, just regular paint, some high temp paint.
Man, I've done that so much.
Black, because I'm not putting a cover on it.
I'm one of those guys who believes in paint.
Yep. Well, it's got to be, the valve cover does get hot. It gets really hot. So it's got to be high temp. So I'll have to use the VHT engine paint. on it, but I'll have to use adhesion primer because it's plastic. And hope that works.
I wonder if they make a high temperature plastic primer.
They do.
Oh, they do? Okay.
The primer doesn't matter because by the time the primer you're supposed to apply the paint while it's still sticky, it's just to help it adhere.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It dries. It doesn't make a difference on the primer. The problem is I wanted Cerakote because I wanted a special color and I can't get that in the paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the only reason. I wanted it to match the other stuff I'm putting in there. So I wanted to paint it red to match all the other red that I'm putting in there.
Well, hopefully you can paint it up at least, and it'll be tough and it'll last.
I'll get it close. The red I can buy that's high temp is not quite as bright as I want it, but I'll see what I can do.
So what's on everybody's plate today, man? When you wake up, what's everybody got to do besides go to work?
Go to work.
I gotta go plow snow.
Oh man, y'all got some more of it up here finally?
We got a couple of inches, but it's been windy, so it makes the snow dunes at the end of people's driveways and on the country roads. So it's work. I'm not gonna complain.
Oh yeah, it's a paycheck, right?
That's right.
Today's my Saturday. I work on the weekends.
What do you normally do for work there, Mark?
Well, I'm a landscaper by trade, but mostly I do commercial, suburb. I do the grading.
Okay.
But in the winter, I'm like Sublime. Once winter months hit, I fall on unemployment, so I do the snow on the side.
Yeah. So the guy that bought my house is what he likes to call himself an arborist. He's a landscaper in Seattle.
Okay.
But he calls himself an arborist because he makes a lot of money. Because buying my house for over $300,000 was nothing to him because that was cheap. I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, when you mess with trees, you're making big money in the landscaping game.
Especially in Seattle. And he does good work. I've seen some of his work. He does really good work.
I don't do heights so well.
Hell no, me either.
Well, but the one thing I like is he saw something in my office when he was like looking at my house. And he messaged me on Instagram because he saw my YouTube stuff, and he messaged me on Instagram. And he's a car guy, so he does Gambler 500s and all that fun stuff. He's got the Raptor Stang. He's got a lifted old. I think it's a S197. I believe it's a 197. Lifted, Gambler 500 car. It's pretty. It's a pretty nice car.
Damn.
Man, I watched a movie last night. I hadn't watched in freaking forever.
Yeah.
What was that?
And I wasn't even looking for it. It just kind of popped up. Damn 6-pack. The Kenny Rogers movie.
Yep.
Kenny Rogers. I love that movie.
Yeah, with they race the stock cars and drive around in the RV with the adopted kid. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually a really good movie, dude.
I do miss stock cars back when they were stock cars. I don't like NASCAR stock cars. They're the one car thing they've got going now. I don't like it. That's why.
Me neither.
Have you seen what's happening? A lot of the racers they're starting to create their own new stuff because they don't like NASCAR's rules.
They change them every year. I quit watching it.
Yeah, well, they're making it where there's no advantage. You can't get an advantage with your pit crew or anything, which is the way it used to be. I remember when a stock car was an actual factory car. Now it's not.
Shit, they used to be smoking cigarettes while they'd be doing them races.
You ain't lying.
Yep.
David Pearson was damn synonymous with that shit. Every time you seen David Pearson in his car, he was smoking a damn cigarette.
So last time I saw a
he had a cigarette lighter in the dash.
Yeah, he purposely had a cigarette lighter put in every single one of his race cars.
Yeah. 1989 was the last NASCAR race I watched live, and that was in Rockingham, North Carolina, where I grew up. And
I think the best time was when there was no speed limit on pit road. Now that was awesome.
Nah, see now, this is one thing that That is one thing I'm glad they implemented. I'm glad they put a speed limit on pit road.
was a good idea, actually. It's
Yeah, because I remember watching the races. I remember used to going to Atlanta Motor Speedway or Talladega or Daytona and watch them coming down pit road at 140. I'm like, that shit right there is sketchy. And you know what caused that to happen, don't you? Sublime. You remember what incident caused them to put
Dale Jarrett with the jack.
No.
Dale Jarrett came in and slammed that jack all the way down pit road, remember, and hit a guy?
Yeah, but I didn't think it was Dale Jarrett. I thought it was Bill Elliott.
Was it? I may have him confused.
Yeah.
Bill Elliott race was probably the one.
Yeah, he got spun out on pit road and he ran into that guy on the damn side of the car and smashed.
That's right.
He got spun
Between
on
two
pit
cars.
road and slammed into the guy in the other car.
Yep.
That was
Well,
the reason they implemented the speed limit.
Yep. He crushed that pit road guy.
Yep. I don't think he ever recovered from that one mentally.
Who, Bill Elliott?
Yeah.
I don't know,
He
man.
had a lot of problems with it. He had a lot of problems with it. Nah, he didn't quit driving because of it, but
No, it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say, you know what I mean? Because I've seen so many wrecks that's killed people. Like, you know, I was watching the shit when Neil Bonnet died, which I was really sad about that because I've always been a big Neil Bonnet fan.
yeah, that did suck.
I was watching the qualifying lap when Kyle Petty's son got killed.
Oh God, that was horrible. I
And
saw
then
that
just-
live too.
And it was either the week after that or the week before that, there was another guy that got killed. Literally qualifying.
Yeah, there's so many things have changed because of all those people dying. Especially
And I
Dell.
wanna-
When Dell died, they made massive changes.
Oh, dude. And you know what? And Dale's the one that killed himself.
Yep, it was his own
Yeah,
fault.
light belt.
That's the way he drives.
What was his name?
No,
Kenny Irwin?
Yep, Kenny Irwin Jr.
Yeah.
What's up, Silverback?
And it had nothing to do with the way
Hey,
Dale
Silverback.
Earnhardt drives. Do you know the real reason why he died? If you've ever followed Dale Earnhardt Sr., if you ever really followed him, Dale Earnhardt Sr. was notorious for unbuckling his seatbelts on the last lap of every single race.
Yeah.
And when he had that wreck, he was always notorious for that.
I know.
So when he
His
had
lap
that
belt
wreck,
was loose.
he had no seatbelts on when he slammed into the steering wheel. He just
Yeah.
busted his skull.
Yeah. Well, that's why they also introduced Hans equipment. Not so easy to unbuckle.
But in his case, it still wouldn't have been no good though because he had no racing harness on. His body would have still went forward, and it probably would have broke his neck because
Probably
the Hans
would've snapped his
device.
neck. Well, that's
Yeah.
just, and yes, I remember that, and I always thought it was stupid as hell that he did that shit.
Yeah, but he
When
he
he
killed
first
his own
started
self.
doing it, it wasn't a problem. Cars weren't as fast, things weren't as hairy, but towards the end there, cars were getting way faster.
Man,
Way
I don't know.
quicker.
You say cars wasn't faster though, but you got to remember they were qualifying at Daytona and Talladega back in the 70s at 200 mile an hour.
I know.
Yeah, that was pre-restrictor plate.
Exactly.
But you got to
Thank
remember
Bobby Allison for that.
when you say they was getting faster, dude, they were already flying back in the
They
damn
were
70s.
flying,
But me personally, I think the cars back then were a hell of a lot safer because they were made out of steel, real steel, because they were factory cars.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. I am. They were heavier. They were made out of steel, but they were not safer.
No. Now the roll
I
cages,
watched a lot of crash tests. So my job for 14 and a half years was crash testing. I watched a lot of crash testing where they showed that the old steel heavy cars did worse in crashes than these new lightweight aluminum bodied cars do. And
Yeah,
they
what's
crashed
up,
against
sucker?
each other, and the aluminum body came out better because of the design and the way it crushes differently. That's
Well,
that's
see,
the whole thing.
I really don't think the body of today's cars. I mean, I'm just talking about the skin of the body. You know what I'm talking about?
It's
I'm not.
meant to rip away.
I don't think the skin actually really adds no protection to the driver whatsoever. I
The
think it's
skid
just the
itself
roll
doesn't.
cage.
The skin
Yeah, I think it's just
doesn't.
a roll
the-
cage
It's the
system that
cage
adds
they
all
build
protection.
into it. Yes, that's why cars are so much heavier now. That's why
Well,
they
they're only
got lighter
3,400
and then they
pounds.
got super
So-
heavy again.
What's up, Silverback? How you doing, buddy?
It's yes, crumple zones make a huge difference.
But I'm gonna tell you,
The hood is meant to like. That's why when you replace a hood with like a fiberglass hood or a carbon fiber hood, they're not nearly as strong as they used to be, because the way it's meant to crumple doesn't work anymore.
Yep.
I'm telling you now, though, this past year, last year's car, I'm gonna tell you right now, the drivers absolutely hate that son of a bitch. 'Cause
Yes,
it
they
is-
do.
It is
They're all
injuring
the
a
same
lot of
car.
people.
It's the same car with just a different number on it.
Well, I mean, it's just the crumple zone in the back. The drivers now are saying when they have a tiny, simple wreck, which they would call simple, we would call
Puts them out
major
of the
out in the
race.
real world. They said it feels like they've been hit by a train.
Yeah, and it puts them out of the race too.
Yeah, I mean, you look what happened to Alex Bowman that drives the number whatever it is for Hendricks. Dude,
24.
you see him, you seen him back into the wall. Any other time that wreck right there would have been nothing to nobody. But he was out 5 races with a damn concussion.
Well, that's that new the one body or whatever they're calling it. The one car. It's because of that the new redesign they had to do.
Gen 7 or whatever.
And I hate it. I think it's the stupidest thing they've ever done.
Well, I tell you what, one guy paid for opening up his mouth and saying something, and that was Kevin Harvick, dude. They socked it to his ass with a penalty. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's why I like Harvick.
Me too.
That's
Harvick,
also why
Harvick.
NASCAR is dying and the drivers are going against NASCAR now.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
And
Tony
then you
Stewart
got to
started
pay
his.
TV to see it.
Well, Tony Stewart, he started his own racing series. SRX.
Exactly. Because NASCAR's gotten too big for their britches. And
He's
they're
fed up with
pushing people
NASCAR
off.
too.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah,
he's,
Tony
you know,
Stewart's definitely fed up with him.
did
Yeah,
you
a
hear?
lot of
Did you hear what he happened?
Right now.
Did you hear what happened? He is going to be direct competition for certain races of NASCAR this year
Yep.
because
I was reading about that about a month ago.
he got a TV deal signed with ESPN.
Nice. Well, I think NASCAR needs to be taken down a couple notches or just gotten rid of altogether because it's not what it used to be. NASCAR was born of, bootleggers. It really was. That's where it came.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But I
it
don't
is
think they'll
still
ever
not
take it
that.
down. I don't ever see them doing away with that series because
No, but
it means so much to the manufacturers. And I don't know why, because it's just the only fucking difference you can see in the cars now are stickers because the bodies are identical between all the brands. There's
Yeah, so
nothing
I
any
don't
different.
get
It's
it
just stickers
anymore.
on the car.
No, the front noses and the rear tails are a little bit different.
barely.
The rest
Yeah,
of the
but
body's the same.
So
yeah,
so
but I
little.
mean,
So they got templates that fit the whole body. They're all the same.
And there's two
I
things
saw
that I kind of like
pictures.
about the new NASCAR. One is the fact that they went to 18-inch wheels. I don't like the freaking one hub design though. Keep the fucking
Yeah.
5 lug nuts on it.
yes,
But-
I
and
agree. I
then-
don't like the one lug nut.
And then the front nose, I like how the front nose kind of looks GT 500-ish. That's kind of cool.
Well, yeah, but it
Yeah.
looks like that on every single car.
Well, no, not on the Camaros. They got their own front end, and so do the Camrys.
Yeah, not really.
Well, you
This
heard
is-
Nissan.
this show looks exactly
You
the same.
you heard Nissan
No.
applied to become a NASCAR, right?
No, I didn't.
Yes.
Would it want to be GTR in there?
No, they're not going to be able to put a supercar in
The
there.
400.
It's
Well, I mean,
probably
like a
going to be
GTR
something.
body style I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, the
No.
400. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'm going to bed, guys.
It's going to be something like I would think. Like, all right, there, Mr. Pinks. You have yourself a good night, sir.
Night, Binks.
I do need to get some sleep.
Good morning.
No, I'm trying to think what would be the equivalent of the Camry when it comes to Nissan, because that would be the car that they would be trying to make a
Honda
Ultima?
NASCAR out of.
An Ultima?
Maxima.
Maxima, there you go.
Maxima.
Do they still make the Maxima today?
Yep, yep.
Yep.
I still think they're going to do the 400.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you would have to really look at their cars to see which one of those could be adapted more to the way the NASCAR body looks now. Then that's going to be the
Maxima.
one that they would go with.
The Maxima definitely does, because the 400 doesn't look anything like those cars.
No, you're
The
right.
Maxima is
Chubb.
close to the Camry. You know what I mean? Whereas it's 4-door, it's got similar body lines. You know what I mean?
But that's cool. You know, if that manufacturer actually does come into NASCAR, man, NASCAR is going to roll out the green carpet and give them all kind of benefits on the rules, just like they did when Toyota first came in NASCAR. You know that's going to happen.
Dude, I am dipping some double stuffed Oreos in milk right now, and it is fucking fire.
Damn, dude, you ate that during the last stream. You eating some more?
No, I just bought these Oreos tonight.
No, but you were eating cookies and milk during the last stream.
Oh, no, there was no milk. It was just the McDonald's
okay.
cookies with water, yeah.
Okay, I was like, damn, dude, you doing a sugar overdose, ain't you?
Yeah.
That don't look like no McDonald's.
He's gonna be up to 4:30 again in the morning watching some other shit he watching.
I'm gonna make you a burger better than McDonald's.
Mama made me a welfare burger with the Wonder Bread.
Dude, I've already got my go to bed movie set to the side. I already know what I'm gonna watch when I lay down.
John Wick?
Nope. Cannonball 2. Cannonball
Oh
Run
my
2.
God.
Hey, dude, you can say what you want, but I love that fucking movie. Sorry, it is what it is. Look, anything that's got Burt Reynolds in it, I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I'm a big Burt Reynolds fan. Always have been. He was just one of those actors that, I don't know, he could almost play any part and pull it off. You know what I mean?
I love Stroker Ace.
Oh yeah, Stroker Ace was a damn good movie.
That already happened, Silverback.
You know, and a lot of you guys does not watch Westerns, but I am a huge Gunsmoke fan. And to see a young Burt Reynolds acting on that show was just
With no
totally different.
mustache.
Yeah, totally different from anything he did after that shit. You know what I mean?
Shit, my first experience as a young guy falling in love with a sleeper car was watching White Lightning.
Oh man,
that
big-ass
4-speed
four-door.
Ford. Yep.
A lot of people has never even seen that movie.
I love that movie.
I guarantee Sublime has never seen that movie.
What?
White Lightning.
White Lightning.
With Burt Reynolds.
Oh yeah, I probably have back in the day.
It's a big old 4-door fucking Ford. And he drives the dog shit out of that subject too.
Yeah, it was a four speed on the floor, and if I remember correct, it was a Cobra Jet.
But I can't remember what the body was. I know it was a Ford, but
It
I
was
can't
an
remember what the damn body was.
It was a Galaxy or an LTD.
See, it's almost on the damn line of the damn Plymouth. What is that shit? Plymouth Fury, big old fucking car like that shit.
Yeah, it was a big Ford LTD. It had the beak. I call it the beak nose.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know one thing. He drove the shit out of it till he drove it off into the lake.
Yep.
Oh,
and that girl that was in that movie with him, she was pretty as hell, even for way back in those days. But he never acted with ugly women, though. Not that I can remember. What was that damn movie that he played in with Drew Barrymore? And he was like the dude on the boat, the old rich dude on the boat. You remember?
Oh, no.
What is the name of that damn movie? He was like the big kingpin or whatever. He was on the boat, and then Drew Barrymore went to the boat. Goddamn, I can't remember.
Oh, you're thinking Demi Moore, Boogie.
Yeah, Demi Moore. You're right.
Boogie Nights.
Yeah, Boogie Nights. That was it. Like I said, the dude can play any part and pull this shit off, man.
Yep.
Is Demi Moore? Is she still with that dude from the little gay dude?
I have no idea.
What was that damn dude name? I can't remember who she was. Let me look it up on Google.
Silverback said McHugh. McHugh changed his icon, and Mark had a couple of them that he just changed it to. Different one.
I don't know. I mean, here I'll
I
fix it.
didn't change my icon.
I think he's talking about your avatar.
Oh, I didn't change that either.
Well, you had one before that. That was a different one, I think, when you first came on for a while.
Oh yeah, I had my 1990. This
Yeah.
one's my 80.
Oh no, my phone's gonna slide off the Oreos. Damn, those Oreos are so good.
Ashton Kutcher. I'm sorry.
No, dude, she's been gone from him for a long time.
Well, I mean, damn, she married the guy with fucking Bruce Willis after that.
I think that was the other way around.
Yeah, it was the other way around. And she was gone from both of them for a long time. She went to somebody else. I forget what his name was.
She
Well,
looks fucking hideous now.
No, she was with Bruce. I'm sorry, she was with Bruce Willis before she was with Ashton Kutcher. Yeah.
And
She looks like garbage now, though. She looks like an exoskeleton.
She used to be a pretty motherfucker, though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The movie Striptease there? Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that other girl that played a movie like that? I think she played on a TV show called Saved by the Bell or some bullshit like that. Or curly-headed chick.
Oh, Elizabeth Berkley.
Is that her name?
Yep, Elizabeth Berkley. She's the one that did that strip movie. What was it? Whatever it was. I forget the name.
Did she ever really play in too many movies after that shit?
Not really.
Oh, we
Probably
lost
B-rated
Mark.
movies. B or C-rated movies.
Mark, where'd you go? No, we got Mark. Who did we lose?
I'm right
Zach?
here.
We just lost
Who
somebody
we
else
lost
now.
McHugh. Okay, hold on. We got a guest. Zach
Silverback.
is back in there.
Nope,
Big Sticks
that's it.
fell out. What is it?
Look at my
Freaking, did I
ball,
leave a banana peel in the doorway? You guys keep falling back out.
My laptop kicked it off, completely kicked me out of the stream somehow, the live stream somehow.
Yeah.
I haven't been here twice.
Silverback, why ain't you up here? Yeah, you're in here twice. One is Big Stick and one's McHugh.
Yeah, I didn't hit anything.
I was going to kill this probably within the next 20 minutes or so.
Well, since it's McHugh's
that's
thing,
perfect.
phone is on. Kick out his Big Stick thing.
Oh, hold on.
There you go. Silverback, why ain't you up on here, bro? Sucker.
When's that
Sucker?
casting
Yeah.
couch going to open up?
Is that all you got, sucker?
He's probably laying in damn bed, cuddled up to his damn
Well, shit, if your
Snoopy.
camera's off, what does it matter?
Snoopy pillow.
You know?
Oh, my goodness.
Camera off, it don't matter if you're freaking doinking a sex doll. Freaking ain't nobody seeing shit. Not that's what I'm doing, but and I can prove that.
No, let's not.
See, I am right by my car, so we're all good.
I gotta take my dog out too.
Same here.
And now the damn temperature done dropped here. Son of a bitch.
My dog's mad because I'm out here. She don't want to come out here, so I left her in the house.
Silverback doesn't know what's the matter. What's wrong with you, Silverback? You got flu? What you got, buddy? Or the big old vid bite you in the butt?
What'd you do? Miss the towel and shoot your damn load on your pillow or something?
Hope you feel better, Silverback.
Yeah, I feel better, buddy. Get well, bro.
I'm just trying to say shit to pull his ass out of the weeds.
A lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
he said he's not feeling well.
Yeah. Hope you get to feeling better, buddy. You know I'm just messing with you.
Get better soon,
Oh,
Silverback. Rest up, man.
Where the hell is the cap to my RTV?
I thought you were going to ask where your 10 millimeter was.
No, I know where that is.
I know where that you never knew. Top shelf of the toolbox, baby.
Top shelf, baby.
Real tomato ketchup, Penny? Oh, nothing but the best.
Just out of curiosity, does everybody know what they're eating for dinner tomorrow night?
No.
No.
Whatever my wife makes me.
Whatever I've decided I go to drive to get.
I was finna say, yeah. I'm going out to eat tomorrow, so I know what I'm eating tomorrow.
Might do some Outback or something.
Hmm? Say again, Rick.
I said, what are you gonna get?
Just what not Kermit just said, but I'm not going to Outback. I'm going to Longhorn.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh,
My daughter used to work at Longhorn a long time ago.
dude, Outback's potato soup with the freaking bacon and cheese and little green onions. Dude, that is so fire. And
Yeah.
their bread is fire too.
You can keep
Yes.
fucking potato soup. I don't eat potato soup.
Oh, dude, that's some good shit, bro.
Zach,
I'll eat potatoes, but I'm not mixing with no fucking soup unless I'm eating vegetable soup.
Zach, don't buy a 10 millimeter. That's illegal in Florida.
Yeah. Although that may help him if you think about it.
I'm no doctor, but I have a tendency to believe it would. But at the same time, if he starts doing 10 millimeter, imagine how much fun dip that kid's gonna eat.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! He's gonna die of diabetes the very first night. No. I think he means the real 10 millimeter. I don't think he means the one you're talking about.
I know.
At least I hope that he means the real 10 millimeter.
Wait, yeah, no, I thought he was talking about our millimeter, the 10 millimeter Mafia. Zach, which one are you talking about?
He said one day I will own a 10 millimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll own a
He didn't even think of the same thing. He said, Zach, no.
See, the real 10 millimeter. That's what he's talking about.
All right, okay.
Zach, you give me your address, dude. I will mail you a 10 millimeter.
It wouldn't get across customs for me. Sorry, bud.
You know what?
The
That
dog.
actually sounds really damn good, Mike.
What?
Pork chops, sweet potatoes, and vegetables.
Can't go wrong with pork chop.
Here you go. What TV show is this from? Pork chops and apple sauce.
Oh, that's from All in the Family.
No.
No?
What the heck?
Here's a story.
Oh, the Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch.
Yes. That was Peter when he was practicing talking different for being in I forget what it was, why he was doing it, but he was talking to Alice in TV in the kitchen about dinner. He's like, "What's for dinner today?" Huh?
Family Guy, Peter?
No, Peter from the
Peter
Brady Bunch.
Peter Brady.
Well, dang,
Family
my
Guy
pork
is good
is
shit.
locked up.
God, is all the Brady still alive?
I believe so. Well, Alice died. What's
Well,
his
of course
name?
she died. She's only 100. She was
Mr. Brady
100 on the
died.
show.
Mr. Brady died. He had AIDS. He was gay.
Not
And
happy gay.
I think Florence Henderson passed away, but I'm not sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, it's just the kids now.
Man, I remember seeing just probably 5 or so years ago, maybe 6, the youngest little girl. Dude,
Cindy?
she was pretty when she finally grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know I had a crush on Maureen McCormick.
She still looks actually pretty good.
She does. For her age, she really does.
Yeah.
I don't even know
Jan
how old
Oliver.
that damn little youngest Brady girl would be now.
She's older than us, Salty.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. Oh, yeah, she was older than us. Yep.
Damn, did Brady Bunch didn't come out in the 60s,
Hey,
did it?
barbecue, Mike, I've had no
Yeah,
doubt
it did.
making me hungry.
Either that or the
Oh.
very early 70s. Somebody
see.
Google that. How old is Cindy
I'm
from the
Googling right now.
Brady Bunch? I'm going to guess 58.
65.
No, she ain't that old. Not that much of a difference.
Marsha.
Brady Bunch started in 1965. I mean, 69.
69.
The year you were
The
born.
year I was born.
Okay, now who do you want me to look up?
No, how old is Cindy from the Brady Bunch? I'm guessing
The youngest
58.
one.
No, she doesn't be older than that.
64.
Yeah,
65.
64 sounds right. 65. Somewhere around there.
61.
61. Okay.
Yep. Susan Olsen, I guess her name.
Yeah,
I've never knew her name.
that's Jan, I believe.
Oh, I just said Susan Olsen.
Huh.
Susan Olsen. Yeah, that's Jan. I think. No, Jan's name was Eve Plum. Susan Olsen's from a different show, I think.
I'm looking at it right now. She is her name was Cynthia or let's see.
I found it.
Oh, yes,
So-
that's Cindy's real name. Sorry. Duh. Never mind.
Sophia
Brain
Martin, I guess.
What was her name? Well, no, Susan Olsen. Yes, that was Cindy's name, real name in life. Yep. 69, my favorite number. It's mine too. My birth year, buddy.
Damn, she was born. No, she's older than 61. She was born in 1962. So she's fucking 8 years older than I am.
Yeah, no, that makes her 61.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
Yeah, she's my mom's age. Yeah.
God, my mom's old enough to be her grandmother.
Look here, Junior.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Silverback, I like 68. No, I'll owe her one.
Dude, when I was racing indoor go-karts for a while, a few of my buddies, they made a team, and it was called, oh, no, wait, was that for, yeah, it was for the go-karts. And the name of the team was Team 68, and then they had shirts made, and it said, Team 68, do me, and I'll owe you one.
You know why Big Chief's race number is 469?
Nope. Why is that?
Because he said because you flipped for a 69.
No.
Because his buddy that was in like season 1 that originally had the El Camino's name was Flip.
Yep.
Yes. That was the guy that died.
That's going back.
Yep.
And didn't he die of an overdose or suicide?
No,
or
he
something
put
like that?
he put a shotgun in his mouth.
Oh no.
Holy shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. He had like 3 little boys too.
That will that if you wanted to commit suicide, that right there will do it. I'm telling you, that'll do it.
Yeah.
No problem. It'll end it quick for you.
Yeah, you won't miss.
No, you can't miss. No. God almighty. Damn, a shotgun in your mouth? Holy shit. He meant to fucking do it right the first time. He wasn't trying to fuck up with it.
Oh,
Man,
apparently he had a lot of problems with that.
I don't know what he had problems with, but he took care of them. Damn.
Sure did.
I know I got some friends of mine who committed suicide, but I have never known personally. I've never known any of my friends or people to put a fucking shotgun in their mouth.
I had a
Damn.
coworker did.
I had a guy
Put
that
a
lived
shot-
down the street that did it.
Put a shotgun in his mouth?
No, not shotgun, but he shot himself inside his in the side of his pickup truck.
Damn.
I'd like to clean that truck.
Oh.
I just sent that bitch right onto the crusher. I wouldn't even fucking touch it.
It was a relatively newer truck too. I think it was
I
only
wouldn't
2
give-
years old.
I wouldn't give
I'm
two
sure-
shits. I'd have hauled that bitch to the crusher and just fucking crushed it. I wouldn't even touch it.
I'm sure they sent that bitch right to the auction as it was. Someone bought it and changed the interior. I'm sure of it. If it was new enough, someone did it.
You think so? You don't think they would have had it
Well,
clean first?
Well, yeah, no, they would have changed the whole interior. I mean, you're not cleaning that.
No, he means
No.
the people selling the auction house would have cleaned it before they sold it.
Or at least the insurance company. You don't think they would have had it somewhat detailed before they
I
took it to auction?
I have no idea.
How long do
I
y'all think
wouldn't-
I should wait for this to tack up to torque it?
Just touch it, and then when it's not coming off on your finger, it's just like
Yeah.
it feels tacky. You're good.
Okay. I still got ways to go then.
You gonna torque it down in 2 stages there, Rick, or you just gonna do one shot?
Yeah, I overdo stuff. I'm gonna do the oil pump in 3 stages.
Well, there you go. You
Sneak
can't
up
go wrong
on it.
doing it that way.
I look at the corners look good on the oil pan, so I'm just gonna let it tack up. I was kind of, snug down with my hand from the middle out.
Yeah. Just don't over torque them.
Oh,
Make sure you
definitely
go by
not.
specs.
Right.
The last
Yeah,
thing
I'll
you
look
want to do
that up. I
is
got
strip
that
a bolt
here
out or
today.
break it, and then you'll have to fucking drill and tap the motherfucker.
Oh, I ain't doing that. That's for sure.
or
I
blow
got a
out the
torque wrench. That's
fucking
why they call
gasket.
me Big Stick. I want a torque wrench, remember?
Oh yeah.
That's how I got the name Funky, because on Pod of Fox, we had 1,000 subscribers. I want a high-end torque wrench. It's a maximum. That thing is super nice. But anyway, I'm at work and I just see the text, because you see the text before you hear anything, and everybody's saying congratulations, Big Stick, because Paul inside was teasing about it's a really big stick, sexual connotation to it, and then I see Funky Big Stick Rick, and everybody's in that stuck.
Yeah, I remember. I was in that stream. I remember that.
Yeah, you were.
Yep.
What kind of work do you do? Big
Me,
Stick?
I'm remember I got T-boned in my 06 GT, and I'm kind of screwed my back up. So I was a service writer in tech at a Goodyear store. And so now I'm just like get some disability, and I work part-time for my friend down the street at the sports club and make tips.
Oh, okay.
Bartend.
I hope you got a nice payment from that accident.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I got the car covered, in the California special front end I had put on it. And the car just came out of paint. It was slick. That was my show car. It was an 06, black. And that was my car to be able to go to car shows far, because the Mach 1 is, is too old. But, and then right here in my neighborhood, four-way stop, and somebody was just texting driving, and they were speeding. They T-boned it good. They had broke the rear end housing off the car. The passenger screamed, "Oh my God, he's not stopping!" Because I seen the headlights. It's nighttime, and they're halfway down the street, but he was doing about 45 or 50 in a 25, and
Dude.
It was a huge Buick Enclave, and it spun the car around and knocked me out on the ground, and knocked me out. Came to, and then my neighbor, if he would have screamed, "Oh my God," he stopped, and I smashed the gas, so it hit all the quarter panel. If he wouldn't have said anything, he'd be dead, because he ended up with steel plate in his neck anyway.
Wow.
So did you get hit on the passenger side or driver's side?
Yes, passenger side.
Wow. Lucky
And then
the dude's
it's like
alive.
20 houses down. And it's like what they say, it always happens close to your home. And I've never been in an accident.
Dude, my neighbor, his wife had the exact same accident, dude. It was a four-way stop. And it was a 25-mile-an-hour zone. This guy was doing about 45, 50. It didn't stop. And T-boned her.
Oh, who's that, Mike? Okay, I see it. Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad.
Did it kill her,
Everybody's just
Sublime?
driving with their phone in their face these days.
No, she actually didn't get hurt that bad. She was in I want to say it was I think it was a Mazda RX or a Mazda CX. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, either the CX-7 or CX-9. It was either that or it was the car they had before that, which I can't remember what it was. God, I can't remember what the car they had before that was. But yeah, she got hurt, but she didn't get hurt super bad.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
When I'm
damn
driving,
barbecue,
everything
Mike.
worse. Because have somebody die in your car, you'll never forget that.
No.
That's
That'll
crazy,
mess me
Mike.
up.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Man, why? If you're gonna kill yourself, why would you do that and make it painful on yourself? Why would you want to die in pain? Just shoot your damn self and be done with it. Why cut your own throat? Holy shit!
And then some people do it in their home, and then their children and stuff come find them.
Yep.
Or
Well, he said right here.
there's blood all over it.
He said right here. He goes, "I had a military buddy cut his throat and left his wife and daughter a 10-page letter."
Oh my gosh!
Oh, jeez.
What a way to go!
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you're going to commit suicide, why would you cut your own throat? I mean, dude, that is a painful way to die.
And what if you didn't do it good the first time? I mean,
Well, if he's a military guy, I'm sure he knew right where to cut.
Juggling,
Yeah, there's probably no doubt he knew where to cut. But still, though, he had to feel that shit until he, finally died off. Like I said, if you shoot yourself in the fucking head, it's over with at that point. You don't feel shit after that. But you cut your own damn throat or something like that, I'm like, holy crap, dude. You got to feel that pain until you die.
Drowning would be the worst way. Center suffocating, that 1 or a couple minutes would seem like an hour.
Oh God, yeah, it would.
Dying or burning.
Either that or burning to death in a fire.
Yes, those two things. But
That is probably shut it down here, guys.
That is every drag racer's.
On, huh?
That's every drag racer's biggest fear is fire.
Yeah. Oh,
They
yeah.
don't worry about nothing. They're not scared of anything else, but fire is the number one thing they're scared of. Because when you're strapped in those cars and shit like that, you can't get out real fast.
Right.
You know, because you got all the roll cage and you got all the harness and all
Alcohol,
that shit.
nitro, and you know.
Yeah, and especially
nitro.
on alcohol nitro, it burns invisible. You don't
Yeah.
even know you're on. I mean, yeah,
Right.
you feel the fire, but nobody can see it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Later, Silverback. Take care, bro.
Good
All
night,
right, there, Silverback.
Silverback.
Take care.
Later,
All right, there,
Silverback.
Sublime, you have a good night, buddy. I appreciate you letting me on,
Y'all
bro.
have a good night.
No
Thanks,
problem. Well,
Matt.
thank y'all
Thanks for
for coming
letting me hang
on. And,
out.
Y'all take care, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow night in somebody's life.
All
yeah.
right.
All right,
Be
later,
good,
bye.
everyone.
All right. Peace.
All right. Later, guys.